if I remember correctly, I think Devontae's base salary for next year with the Jets is
No right. Green Bay faithful, talking with me on a chase to a Super Bowl. Bands still suck, let me let you know. With the kids bringing trophies home, cheeseheads me living this. Victory tastes sweeter than licorice. Got that Lamborghini spirit. Opponents just fear it. Y'all can hear it now.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. The Packers taking on the Jets. You know what I mean? I got this hat right here. Shout out to my guy Eric hooking this thing up. But it gets a little bit hot. You know, I've been down here doing this thing. But you know, we got a preseason game underway. Let's get to some chat real quick. He says, greetings, fellow Packer enthusiasts. What's up? H.E. Soder in the building. This is gonna be fun. I haven't done one of these, you know, since last season. We're hopefully you hang out with me the whole time, but if not, just check in every now and again. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna see like what they're gonna have out here. There's a lot of dudes not playing. Let me go through this real quick because I just saw Aaron Nagler posted this. See if I can find it here. There's a list of all the players that are not playing. It's Quay Walker, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Wicks, Nate Hobbs, Xavier McKinney, Emmanuel Wilson, Marshawn Lloyd, Kamal Haddon, Colin Oliver, Rasheed Walker, John Williams, and Savion Williams. They're all not playing. So there you go. We'll see who they got out here. Hopefully we see a little bit of Matthew Golden. I don't assume that we're going to see a ton of him in preseason. I think that they're going to try to use him, but also you know, he's going to be a starter. So I don't know. We'll see what Matt LaFleur does because he was talking more about he wants more guys to play during the preseason. It kind of sounded like. So we're going to see what he does. But there's the list for today. And there you go. Glad to be here, Victoria. What's up? How you doing? See when this game gets underway. But yeah, they're talking about Matthew Golden, first round pick. Last season with Texas, 58 receptions, 987 yards, and I missed the rest of it. But here we go. I got my hoodie on, you know, that day drinking hoodie. If you guys haven't seen my merch, you know what I mean? This is one of my favorite things I got in my store. And let me know if you hear a fan, because I got a fan over here. So if that's getting the audio, let me know, and I'll turn it off or whatever. Figure it out, you know what I mean? But hammer the chat. Let's see who's all here. Ivan says, I am not playing, but I am drinking. There you go. Kevin says, see the pictures at Benke's house. All the talk about Matt LaFleur hanging out, drinking wine. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. They had a squad over there. Wayne Larrivee as well. So that was a good crew over there. But here we go. So here's what we're going to do for people who maybe never seen one of my game streams. I do these for any game I'm not going to be at this season. I'm going to be live hanging out with you guys. And I do a little play-by-play, kind of like as best I can. You know, we screw around. We have a good time. But hopefully you tune in this season. This is preseason. I don't usually do preseason live streams. But I'm excited about football. So I was like, I'm going to do this. And I got a new setup. You know, I'm not sitting on my couch anymore. My couch is there, but I have one of these desks that can like lower and go up. So I like to stand when I'm watching games. So I switched it up a little bit. You know what I mean? What's up? Hey, Matt, go Pack, go. What is up? How you doing? Try to get to some of these comments here. Hi, Matt, checking in from Belfair, Washington. There you go. Appreciate you. Those dudes are big time. Oh yeah, dude. That was awesome. Yeah, I got I got this too. This Quick Trip thing. First of all, shout out to Quick Trip being a great sponsor. And Nicolay Law. Did you guys see that Matthew Golden, I think, just signed with Nicolay Law? There's a Nicolay Law commercial on right now as I'm talking about this. But Matthew Golden is now Team Nicolay. So I'm sponsored by Nicolay Law, right? And Matthew Golden is sponsored by Nicolay Law. So is like Rashawn Gary. And so I feel like we're kind of like coworkers. You know what I mean? We're kind of one of the same is all I'm talking about. How you doing, Sandy? I want to get to this comment over here. Matt, it's Tiffany. You don't recognize my Twitter name. I do, but I wasn't sure how to say it. Raise hail. I definitely knew who you were. I was thinking it as I said it. I was like, she's gonna think I don't even know who the heck she is. Go Pack, go Lisa from Republic, Michigan, up in the Yoop. Yeah, Yoop, dude, that's a different place. You know what I mean? People who've been there know. Even vacation, go up there a little bit, like they different. So here we go. They got Packers Jets over here. Got Matt LaFleur. I like that shirt. Matt LaFleur's got like a short sleeve hoodie shirt. I'm gonna need to get that, but I don't think I could pull that off. I feel like that's one of those things that one of those fabrics that kind of emphasize, kind of show what you're working with. And I got a gut, you know what I mean? I try to hide that thing. Ivan says, I got cherry dunkers last night at the Quick Trip. I'm not a big cherry fan, you know what I mean? Packers game is blacked out for us up north. That sucks. Hey, if you tune in, I'm going to try to explain exactly what's happening best I can. With it being preseason, it's going to be hard for me. Like some players I might screw up, but I got it on this thing over here, so I kind of figure out exactly who everybody is. But we'll see how good I am at that. We're about to have a kickoff over here. And there it is. It is off. And will we have a return? It looks like we're going to have a return. And it's going to be to the 5, 10, 15, past the 20. He's got a blocker in front of him past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. I didn't see who it was. That's a former Jet. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so I can hear. I want to turn it up, but I don't want to turn it up too much where you can hear it because I think I'll get kicked off right there. You know what I mean? Lambo Leo in the building. Super chat 199. Let's go, buddy. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. So it was a 10-yard penalty. So it's first down, but they have a 10-yard penalty. I didn't see what that penalty was, but hopefully someone tells me in the chat. That's the thing. I miss stuff messing with his comments, but that's what I do. You know what I mean? What's up, Philly boy? Phil's been watching my live stream, my game stream since like the beginning. He always said scoreboard because I'd always forget it. And I used to have like an iPad hanging out as a scoreboard, but now we moved on up. My buddy Kevin hooked me up with a scoreboard. But here we go. I assume Malik Willis is in. Josh Jacobs is a running back. Here we go from the 18-yard line. And they're going to jump, and the whistles are blowing. No, that's Jordan Love. I did not think Jordan Love was starting. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. That was Jordan Love. I didn't think that they were playing him in the first preseason game. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was stupid. I was like, it never crossed my mind that they would play Jordan Love in the first preseason game. But here we go. All right. We got some football, baby. Let me get this game center right. I don't know. I'll have to figure out the commercial. But here we go. First down and 5. Jordan Love is under center. Now we excited, baby. Ball from the 23-yard line. He's looking to throw. Completed, and that's going to be just short of a first down. No, he dropped it. That's incomplete. That was Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs is wearing that extra helmet thing. Oh, these comments are flying in over here. You know what I mean? We got 212 people watching live right here. All right, here we go. Second down and 5. They're getting up to the line. Jordan Love's going to be under center. We got a man in motion. Second and 5. I think that's going to be a run over here, and it is. Handed it off. And it's going to be just short of a first down, about a yard short. Ooh, look at this. Big time baller. Super sticker. $10. Sunglasses perpetual fall onto video game controllers. Proud face. I'm not even sure what you said right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate you, Eric. All right, here we go. Third down and 1 now. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. And the ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. He's got a pocket. Incomplete. Intended for Romeo Doubs, and that looked like a drop. We have to watch the replay to see what's what. But a little, slant. Let's see this replay here. All right, Jordan Love back to look left, then went right. I know, that was good coverage. He's got really good coverage on Gardner over there. He can lock it up a little bit. Let's get to some comments over here. Greg says, hello, Mr. Ramage from your favorite Tennessee Packer fan in Strawberry Plains, as we got a punt over here getting set up. Unfortunately, I don't get the NFL channel, so watch the Pack, enjoy the game, go Pack, go. Here comes the punt. Let's see if we're going to have a return. It's in the air. A lot of hang time on this thing. It's going to be about the 10-yard line he's getting this thing from, and he's trying to find a hole. Nothing there, and he's get to the 20-yard line, slips away to about the 21-yard line maybe. Shout out to Greg. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, that was good coverage. That was good coverage. I get people saying drop, but like that was good coverage. Yeah, you know, I mean, they should have faked that thing. It was a good punt. So it's gonna be first down and 10 now. This is Justin Fields. We've seen this fella before. So let's see what this defense can do. Like, let's see who's all in here. It looks like there are a lot of starters out here. We got Kenny Clark out there. And here we go. It's going to be under center. It's going to be a run right side a little bit, and that's going to be a gain of about 2.5 yards. No, you don't want me back there. That's like the least favorite job that I would do. I don't like this, like hanging down while I'm doing the stream. So I'm going to put this up. Fresh Prince style, you know what I mean? How do we do it? All right, here we go. I like this better. This feels good. Might not look good, but here we go. Come on, defense. Here we go. Justin Fields is going to be under center. Second down and 7. 13-18 to go in the first quarter. And he's going to hand this thing off up the middle, left side a little bit. Nothing there. Maybe a yard. He fell forward for a couple, maybe. There we go. Throwback, baby. Third down and 5 now. Oh, my internet's like freezing up. It's third down and 5 now, but I'm glitching. Dude, I really hope my Wi-Fi is not going out. All right. I think I'm behind because they just kept it. Oh, maybe I missed that. Okay, it's first and 10 now. I'm back. I missed that whole thing. It was just doing that circle thingy. But we're back here. First down and 10. Ball about the 32-yard line it is. Justin Fields is going to be in shaking. Let me know if I'm way behind. I'll try to refresh this thing on commercial. All right. No, that's not. Is that Fields? Is he number 7? But that's incomplete to the right side. Going for the sideline. Dude, why is my TV's flaking? It keeps refreshing. This is frustrating. All right, so I'm gonna try to look on over here to make sure keep up with this game. All right, now we're back. Second and 10. No, it's first and 10. All right, dude. See, it just like glitches out and then it catches up. But here we go. First down and 10. Hang with me here. Hopefully this doesn't keep happening. But that they're showing the replay here, little play action, throw right up the middle over here, and a nice little gain for the Jets. So here we go. It's gonna be first down. Or am I way behind because the other thing says fourth? But here we go. It's going to be a run up the middle, big time run, and that's going to be a first down. Big old first down for them. It is. Dude. This never happens. I watch TV down here, and obviously I do my game streams down here, so this is not a normal thing, so hopefully it doesn't continue. But that was a big time run. Let me know if I'm on pace for what everyone else is saying. Make sure I didn't get all behind when the glitches. But right now it's first and 10. It's 11 minutes to go. And my TV did it again. So, yeah, that's not ideal over here. I did get new Wi-Fi this off season. to make it better. But here we go. We could do halftime trivia, and you can take a break and let it run. All right, we had a commercial over here. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out real quick, but I need to grab a beer too. All right, but yeah, we got Nikolai Law going on commercial. You can watch it on this thing. All right. Hang with me here. Yeah, during the commercial, it doesn't do anything. Isn't that funny? No glitches during the commercial. All right, here we go. Now we got what I want. All right, Justin Fields right here, 2 for 3, 18 yards. Jordan Love, 0 for 2. Rushing yards, Chris Brooks, 1 carry for 4 yards for the Packers. Braylon Allen has 1 carry for 14 yards. All right, so that's what I wanted. That's all I was trying to get over there, so I can know what's going on over here, especially if it's glitching out, which it keeps doing. I have to figure this out. Here we go. Here over here. We are getting our booty kicked. I did not wait 7 months for this. Come on, Pack. I mean, it is preseason, but yeah, they got the starters in there. Let's get it moving. That's why I think Matt LaFleur was talking about why he wanted to play the starters. I saw a few quotes from him saying that, like, if you wait till the regular season, then everyone's not like, they're a little bit rusty. So I want to knock this rust off right here. But yeah, they got to get together. Let's get on it. Your TV's doing the same thing? Is it like the broadcast? Is everyone's TV kind of glitching out like that? I hope so. Because if it's my Wi-Fi, that's going to be a problem. Said this is as much fun as fiberglass underwear in August. All right, here we go. We're back from commercial over here. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Justin Fields, play action, looking to throw. Looks like he's looking left and right up the middle to the 30, 25, 20. He's still on his feet down. About the 50-yard line, McDuffie got the tackle. He's to the 18-yard line over here. Come on, defense, lock it up, baby. Good evening from Kokona, Wisconsin. You know what I mean? I can't say that. I can't say Kokona without saying it like that. No disrespect, but that's how you gotta do it. All right, so Ivan said his isn't doing it. But 1st down and 10. Here we go. 10:09 to 10:08 to go in the first quarter. Justin Fields going to be under center. He's going to be running this thing up the middle, hands it off inside the 15-yard line. I think I saw a flag fly. I'm not sure if I actually did. My eyes ain't good like that. But come on, defense. Lock it up. Kenny Clark, dude. We need a lot from Kenny Clark this year. I love me some Kenny Clark. Let's get after it. 314 pounds for Kenny Clark. So here we go. 2nd down and 7, 15-yard line. Justin Fields under center. He's got a man in motion. He's going to play action. He's rolling right, looking to throw it. I think he's going to run it, and he is, and he's going to run it for about 2 yards. Runs to the right side, right out of bounds. 3rd down and 5 here. I do think Justin Fields is better than like what you saw of him with the Bears. And even I don't think he was all horrible then either, but the Bears are run so horribly. They really are. And I mean, not that the Jets are like the best place to bounce back off of that, but yeah, my TV is freezing up again. Maybe I got too much stuff open. I don't know if that matters. I got other screens going on, but here we go. 3rd down and 5. And we're going to have, if my TV cooperates. All right, so they're down in here over here. Where are they at? All right, now they're going to run. This is going to be a touchdown. Run in by Justin Fields. My TV is glitching out, but that's just what I saw. Oh, my goodness. This has irritated me, though. So here we go. They're up 6-0. My TV is freezing up. I'm gonna close some windows. I don't know if that'll help. But let's check this replay. They're showing it here. He just ran right up the middle, bounced it off to the right side past I didn't see who that was, but right to the end zone. So let's throw that 6 points up on the board here. So it's gonna be 6-0 for the Jets. Need some aluminum foil for your TV. I think I might. I'm streaming this off YouTube TV. But here we go. Here comes the extra point. And the extra point is up. And it's going to be good. Oh, my goodness. So here we go. Packers down 7-0. Offense coming on. We're going to see how much these starters are going to play today. And I'm going to go grab me a new brew. Maybe use the rest area. I shall return.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolay Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolay! It's Nicolay! Nicolay Law! Billboards, baby!
Green Bay faithful, talking with me on a chase to a Super Bowl. Bands still suck, let me let you know. We're the kings, bringing trophies home. Cheeseheads, me living this. Victory tastes sweeter than licorice. Got that Lamborghini spirit. Opponents just fear it. Y'all can hear it now.
Right, we are back over here. All right, so it doesn't seem like this is I couldn't hear it flake out, so hopefully it doesn't do that. If it keeps doing that, I'm gonna try something else. So here we go. Let's get back to the chat over here. What's going on over here? This is going wonderfully so far. Oh yeah, I should do that. I should do a test. I'll see if it keeps doing it. I closed some windows, so I wonder if it's pulling too much. Plus, the upstairs, I don't know what they're watching. If they got the old internet brewing up here. I'd rather start slow in preseason than in regular season. That's the thing. Let's get back to the game over here. Yeah, they got some. This is where you want them to be like a little bit rusty, but you'd like to see them do some stuff, especially with a lot of starters in there. You'd like to see them get it going. Let's see what they do right here. All right, so Jordan Love, right now 0 for 2. So let's see what they can do right here. Here comes the kickoff. And will we have a return here? Looks like we will. He's got about the 1. He got to the 10, 15. He's past the 20. Makes a dude miss down to about the 24.5-yard line. Two, 3. They got that thing out quick. I'm actually gonna try. I think I have a plan of why it might be glitching out, which is not right now. So let's keep it moving. First down and 10. Jordan Love's out of under center, and he's gonna hand this thing off. He's gonna cut it back, and he's fighting for his life. Gets to about the 28-yard line. Oh, we got a scrap going on over here. Oh, they're getting after it over here, swinging and whatnot. Now flags come flying out. Let's see what they're going to call this on. They're getting chippy over here. Zach Thomas in there getting after it. You got to hit some fools sometimes. Oh, I got to make sure I get this thing out of here. I don't know if someone's going to get ejected. I don't think punches were thrown. I think it was more like open hand type stuff. Let's see what we got going on. I'll bring this comment back. Personal foul. Yeah, so offsetting penalties. They both were getting after it. So no harm, no foul. Brett says, hey, from Charlotte, North Carolina, Maddie, I am deaf, so I got the Brew Crew up on one tab with the captions going and you on the other with the captions going. So damn, getting an eye workout. Glad new year has started. Shout out to Brett over there. I appreciate you reading what I'm saying. Hopefully I say some good stuff for you know what I mean? But here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. It is 2nd down and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got a pocket. Throws it right side. Oh, my goodness. That is dropped. Malik Heath with a straight-up drop right into his hands. He's open. Room to run a little bit. But it's 3rd down and 7 now. We got to get over this drop stuff. You know what I mean? Can anyone catch a flipping ball? Yeah, for real. They gotta clean this up. This is where you want to have these struggles, but come on. 3rd down and 7. Jordan Love's in shotgun, a man to his left. And he gets the ball. He's looking to throw. Slant. He gets it completed. And that is Golden. Matthew Golden, but there is a flag, but I believe that was a 1st down. Nice little slant. He did work there. Doing those slants with a dude right there waiting to hit on you. Let's see what this penalty is. Hands to the face it was. Before the pass. So illegal hands to the face before the ball was thrown. It must have been on defense because that's a 1st down, huh? I didn't hear it all. But that was nice. That was a nice start. Here we go. Jordan Love, 1st down and 10. He's under center, ball at the 36-yard line. He's going to pitch this thing to the running back. He runs right side, makes the guy miss. He gets about a yard, falls forward for a couple more. That's Brooks. Yeah, so that was on the Jets, obviously, because that was 1st down, but I wasn't sure at first. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 6. All right, here we go. Jordan Love back to throw. He's going deep. He's going deep. Overthrown to Musgrave. They had a few Jets defensive players. They were trying to take a shot right there. So there we go. 3rd down and 6 over here. All right, so I turned something off, so I'm hoping that it'll help the Wi-Fi over here. I haven't had a problem lately. But, yeah, that was just over the fingertips of Musgrave. That was a little deep. Your biggest Nebraska fans are on and loving the Cats. I appreciate you, Matthew. You know what I mean? But here we go. 3rd down and 6. Jordan Love out of shotgun, looking to throw. He's going, incomplete. Intended for Matthew Golding. He's looking for a flag, and I think he got it. Yeah, dude, he threw that thing hard. Pass interference. Here we go. Pass interference. We got to hit him with one of these. First down and 10. Here we go. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be under center, ball at the 45-yard line. And he's going to hand this thing off to Brooks up the middle. believe that's still Brooks in there. And he's going to get about 4.5, maybe 5 yards. Let's see what they call it. Second down and 6. 6:33 to go in the first quarter, baby. Yeah, this is from training camp. They were giving these away, and we tried to get one. We couldn't get one because they were all out. And then my buddy Ivan over here, who's in the chat, he went back to training camp and he got me it. So shout out to him. Here we go. Jordan Love under center. He's got Matthew Golden in motion. He's gonna hand this thing off up the middle, and that's gonna be not much. Maybe about a yard for Brooks. That's gonna be third down. Yeah, it is preseason, but they're not bringing out, because I don't think that they're going to show too much. But this is a pretty basic offense they got going on right here. Matt LaFleur's all fired up. Third down and 4. Here we go. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. Brooks to his left, it looks like. About the 49-yard line. Romeo Dobbs moves a little bit. Jordan Love's looking to throw. He's got a little bit of pressure. I think he might run. He changes his mind. He's got to get rid of that thing, and he goes down for a sack. Fourth down and 7. We ain't seeing what LaFleur is cooking. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? This is a good hat right here. Yeah, but Jordan Love he was trying to make something happen, but nothing over there. You got to get rid of that thing. Fourth down and 7, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Last punt was pretty good. Let's see what he's got right here. And we're going to see if we got ourselves a return. He's down there about the 5-yard line. He's going to fair catch this thing. No return. It's all right. There we go. 4:38 to go when they come back. The Jets are going to be inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what the defense can do right here. See, and every series you got to look at like who's still on the field, because how long are they going to keep the people in? But with they're not playing real great, especially on offense, maybe they keep them in longer, try to get show some life before they take them out. But we will see. Should have ran with that one. Yeah, I mean. I'm glad that my TV isn't glitching anymore, though. That is what I'm glad about, because that was tweaking me out a little bit. But we are sitting over here 7-0. Jets offense going to come back on the field. Let's drink to that. You know what I mean? That commercial sucked. But so what do you want to see out of this preseason game? What are you looking to gain from it? Obviously, we want to see the offense go down the field and actually score and have a productive drive. But what else are you looking to see? I do like what I see from Matthew Golden. He got that one pass in traffic, got the penalty on the other one, but he's looking like the real deal. Everyone's talking about him. Like, he doesn't look like a rookie, the way he runs his routes and how he carries himself. So I like it so far. What's up, Rick? How you doing, bro? Hope you doing good. I am doing fantastic. Sitting here on Saturday night watching Packers play. It's just preseason, but have a good time anyway. Usually, like, preseason, I don't do like the live streams for preseason, but I was just kind of like feeling it. Missing football, you know what I mean? But the commercial breaks always suck. We have 336 folks watching right now. From all the places, from Twitter to Facebook, YouTube, even Twitch. We got 2 people watching on Twitch. Shout out to them. Say what's up, you know what I mean? And share the stream, no matter where you're watching, if you want to, or make sure you hammer that like button at least. And hammer, get in the chat a little bit, you know what I mean? Aloha. What's up, Matt? How you doing? But oh, yeah, this is a good one right here. I want to see Melt in that corner. I wasn't really paying attention, like, who's all lined up. But, yeah, that's what he's been doing some good work at corner in practice, from what everyone's saying over on Twitter, people who are at the camp. So there you go. We'll see what's what. What's up, Rev Trev in the building? I appreciate that. So here we go. Let's see what the defense can do right here. New quarterback in. Who is this? Someone let me know who I missed it. But he's going to be under center at the 4-yard line. No, it's 6-yard line, looks like. Be a run up the middle, and there's not going to be a lot there, about 3 yards. I want to see receiving catching the ball. Let's not lead the league in drops. Yeah, for real. They got to, like, you don't like to see that after last season, and to see him come out here and have a couple drops. That's not what you want. Chad says Jordan to stay healthy this year, utilize all the weapons he's got. Absolutely. Here we go. We're going to have number 4 here is going to be in shaking. I don't even know who this is. 2nd and 7. He's back to throw. It's going to be a quick pass, reception, and a first down to about the 17-yard line or so. Rain cleared out Lambeau. Yeah, it looked like they might have like problems over there, but it looked like that hit early, and then the other one kind of missed, I think. How long we expecting Glenn to play starters? He got the Dan Campbell no mercy attitude. I think he might be done right now. All right, they're going to be in shotgun over here on 1st down and 10. Ball at the 17-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off out of shotgun, and not going to be nothing there. The defense is all over it. Maybe like half a yard or something. Go, Pat, go. Yeah, for the Jets, I'm not sure who they got, but they got a new quarterback, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, even the Packers defense, yeah. So looking at who's on the field over here. So here we go. They're going to be in shotgun, 2nd down and 9. He's got a man to his right now. And, he bobbled the ball, and he's rolling right, looking, and that's going to be completed. And I think it's going to be short of a first down where they're marking it. Lazard out there. Yeah, I saw that. I seen that someone said, I hope Lazard got let me find his comment. Hope Lazard got a big round of applause. I see he was signing autographs to Packer fans. He was out there before the game, so he was getting a lot of love. I don't think anyone would have a reason like to hate Alan Lazard. It's kind of weird. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. He's going to be under center, ball about the 26-yard line. And they're going to try to run this thing up the middle for a first down. Looks like they're going to get it. He's going to fall forward. Looks like to about the 30-yard line. Here we go. I really need someone to do something. Yeah, I know, right? There you go, Bo Melton playing DB. I got to look. I'm looking at this chat, so I kind of miss like what's exactly going on, who's playing what. Here we go. He's going to be under center, 1st down and 10, 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Ball at the 30-yard line. And it's going to be another run right up the middle, and he's got room this time, about an 8-yard gain, close to the 40-yard line. Thanks for playing by play from Kaiser, Oregon. What's up, Joe? I appreciate you tuning in. Trying to do the best I can. It's hard in the preseason because I don't know all the players and like who's got what number, especially like with the whole number change. Then we got number 0 out here. Like everyone's kind of like a lot of players have different numbers these days. Here we go, 2nd down and 2. He's going to be under center, ball about the 38-yard line, and he's going to hand this thing off again up the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down. He's going to get past the 45-yard line. We got some good gear over here. You know what I mean? Got the day drinking hoodie right here. We got shirts, different colors, all types of good stuff. You head over to thematramage.com. You can find that stuff. I appreciate you. I don't think that he was playing today. I think he was on a list of Aaron Nagler posted it on Twitter, the players who weren't playing today. I think he was on that list. So here we go. 1st down and 10, 18 seconds to go in the first quarter, and they're going to hand this thing off. And he's looking to throw this time, and he's throwing in the middle of the field, kind of a wobbler, but completed on the other side of the field, and that's going to be just short of the 30-yard line. So the defense kind of getting picked apart here. W Hoodie, love the Tommy Boy photo. Yeah, we got a good setup down here. You know, we got Richard Pryor over here. We got Breaking Bad, you know what I mean? Chris Farley, the absolute GOAT. Clinton Dix, my guy. We got some good stuff. You know, we got Eminem and all that stuff. Well, it's hard to point. You know what I mean? I like all this stuff. Then we got The Sopranos. You know what I mean? The Sopranos over here. One of my favorite shows. But yeah, I like what I got going on in this background over here. Now we're going back to commercial again. Yeah, this is turning into I wouldn't say that, but yeah, it's not looking good offensively or defensively. But I think that's the point of playing a preseason, because you got to clean this up. You got to see when you're playing against opponents, how are the guys going to react? Are they is it what they got going on working, changing stuff up, or is it just nerves or like whatever it is? Get that thing done in the preseason. But you'd like to see him come out here and look better than this. You know what I mean? Let's see what this one is. Colt says they need to put in Air Canada Taylor Elgersma at quarterback. All righty. We look like complete booty, says who said that? Ryan. Got any beer guys stickers? I don't think I do have any beer guy. I think I have one. I'm not sure I got any back there, because that's what I'm doing. Oh, you can't really see it. But what I'm trying to do is put stickers all on the bottom of this jersey and stuff. Like we got Chedka, Ryan Rubel. I can show you that real quick too. While we're at commercial, you know, Ryan Rubel, he's got this new Chedka cheddar cheese flavored vodka. So, you know, it's available in a lot of places. I know Stadium View is going to have it. So check it out. Chedka cheddar cheese flavored vodka. Let me know if you like some. But put this down right here. Our defense needs work. Yeah, I think the whole kind of team, like, obviously the first preseason game, they got to step this thing up. I think the offense as well. They got to get some stuff going over here. Matt says, I heard there was a practice not long ago when LaFleur just laid into the team. If that practice was anything like this game, I totally feel him. Yeah, if they're not bringing it. I didn't see that. But I have no doubt Matt LaFleur gets fired up. People kind of act like he's kind of like soft and whatnot, but Matt LaFleur gets fired up. He'll get after his guys. Jacksonville Jaguars kicker just broke NFL record for the long field goal made. He made a 70-yard field goal tonight. That's crazy. I don't think it counts in preseason for like a record, but that's insanity. Here we go. First down and 10. They're going to be under center over here. Ball, where is it at? 39-yard line. And he's going to run this thing right side. He's going to get a couple yards there, not much. Yeah, I got some stickers down here. We got some Ed the Diver stickers. I got a whole bunch of those. Cheese puffs. We got cheese puff stickers. I don't think I have any anymore. I had a couple. I think I had it on a lot of stickers I had. I put on stuff and then I changed my whole situation. So I have a cabinet with a bunch of stickers on it. Here we go. Second down and 8 over here. They're going to be in shotgun. Ball about the 32-yard line. 32 yards to the end zone. They're going to hand this thing off out of shotgun up the middle, right side rather. That's about the 30-yard line. Not much there. Don't ask for Chedka at your local bar unless you know they have it. They looked at me funny. They all got it, baby. Go check out Chedka vodka. Who doesn't like cheddar flavored vodka? Time for a quick trip run. Might need to. Hey, I got mine. Go get some. I'm not sure Quick Trip has. I think maybe someday we will see. Coming out of the huddle here. Time for Malik Willis to do his thing and help us win the game. Let's go, Willis. I do like me some Malik Willis. Third down and 6. They're going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Ball about the 30-yard line. And he's going to be back to throw. He's looking. He's got time completed, but that's going to be short of a first down. All right, let's get into some more. You think you can squeeze an old school kindergarten gold star sticker at the bottom of that jersey? I got room over here. People send me some stickers. I'll put it up there. And I'm gonna do more stickers too. Like if I run out of room, I'll find some. Who doesn't love stickers? Here we go. 4th down and 1. They are going for it. They're gonna be under center. They got a man in the backfield. Let's see if they can get it. They're gonna be running up the middle. Come on, defense! Defense shuts them down, baby! Defense shuts them down on 4th down. Let's get after defense did their job. Yeah, they just got through. That line just caved in. They got after it. Here we go. Woo-hoo. Gotta love that. Oh, yeah, I already have an RB. I'm slacking over here. I will be right back, though, because I am going to use the restroom while we got this little break over here. See if I can find a good one over here.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that.
Hey, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
Righty, we are back over here, and we are 7-0. There we go. Let's get back to the chat over here. Yeah, I agree, though. They got to run the ball right here. I'd like to see them run the ball more. I mean, I just like whatever they got to do to get the offense rolling, but they definitely got to look cleaner. And I expect that they're going to have Malik Willis up over here, and we'll see what they can do. Hi, Matt. Hope you and your fam are okay with the weather that came through up there earlier. Yeah, we didn't get it as bad as some other folks, but yeah, I'm not sure it was as bad as people thought, but I think in some spots it might have been really bad. But now we got Malik Willis in here, acquired from the Titans last season, 7 games, 2 starts, 40 or 54, 550 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The Packers are 2-0 when he started last year. You know, there was some not great teams, but he did his thing. He did his job, that's for sure. They had a good plan with him, too. Here we go. Let's see what he got here. He's going to be in shotgun, 1st down and 10. I don't know if this is like shotgun. This is some type of pistol situation. I don't know what they got technically. But here we go. They're going to be a run up. No, he kept it. Now he's going to run right. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get about 5 yards on a scamper to the right side. Did a play action. Flag. I think he was hit late. Out of bounds. So we go. Malik Willis fakes the handoff up the middle out of shotgun or whatever. He gets someone on his leg, but he still broke it off, and he ran 5 yards, and they tackled him out of bounds, so they're going to call a penalty on that. There we go. All I do is win, no matter what. Oh, I shouldn't sing that because I might get copyrighted because I'm such a good singer. Here we go. 1st down and 10, 12:46 to go in the second quarter. The second year in the offense that they're talking about right here, I think that's a big thing too for Malik Willis to learn. You got another offseason, another training camp to like kind of learn this playbook. And let's see what they got over here. They're just about the 46-yard line. And Malik Willis, high snap, and he's looking to screen this thing out, I think, a little bit. And not a lot there to Musgrave, but nothing. But he kind of got he got hit late too, and there's another flag. Dude, this is a penalty that's so dumb by the Jets because this was kind of a busted play. Really nothing going on here. And then he hits Musgrave out of bounds, like way out of bounds. So there we go. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. Now he's getting yelled at by the coach. That was a total bonehead play. Can we get a Matt Ramage sound effect to celebrate the Pack is back on TV? Go Pack. We need to. Talk to who you know what I mean? Dirty play going on now. I don't know about dirty. I think stupid because it's not like they're like going low and like doing crazy, but yeah, they're definitely doing some foolishness right there. That was beyond. All right, so we go 12:15 to go in the second quarter. First down and 10. Jordan Love's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right, and it's going to be a play action and a completed up the middle to the 20-yard line, and that's Fitzpatrick. Woo! You're way too excited about preseason. All right, so that we got that play actually looked right up. You know, I think that was his first look, and he got it right there. Got it to him. He fell forward a little bit. Got an injured player over here. They're going to step aside over here. Sometimes I like to look at my phone when I'm live, and I can like watch myself. And that's funny because there's like a delay. I just watched myself drink a beer. Like, watch. I'll wave. How long will it take me to see my wave? Let's look. Am I going to see a wave? Come on, wave, baby! Did you guys see it that far behind, too? Hope not. Because, dude, that's crazy. That was a long time. So hopefully it's not that delayed for you as well. Anyways, let's get back to some real talk. We got depth at tight end. We definitely do. The Packers are not struggling at tight end. Let those freaks work, though. You know what I mean? Let's get after it. Ramage with his best Ric Flair impression. It was, it's not something I usually do. I kind of let that thing out a little bit. In Malik Willis, we trust. I think it's good to have a good backup quarterback. I think that Malik Willis is a good guy. You've seen the videos like him. Like I think it was during a draft, he was giving his clothes away to homeless people. Like Malik Willis is a real dude, and he's a good quarterback. He did well last year when he got his opportunities. We got some folks watching. We got 4 people watching on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. No one usually watching. There's usually one person watching on Twitch. I don't know who it is. Like all last season and a lot of my podcasts, my live streams that I do, I'd see one person on Twitch. But we got 4, dude. We're moving on up. All right, we're getting after it over on Twitch. I appreciate everyone who tunes in and watches this stuff. We're still a commercial over here if you're not seeing the game. But appreciate everyone who tunes in and hammers the chat and interacts with me, whether it's live streams or like my posts, Facebook and whatnot. So let's see. This delay is as long as my reflexes when I drink, right? Like someone will slap you and then wait 20 seconds. You'll be like, it was pretty good as far as Flair impressions go. You know what I mean? I've been working on it. Not really, but I should really work on it. Aaron Glenn ticked at that player at the late hit. Musgrave didn't cause the filing of a Nicolay injury case. You know what I mean? He was fired up. But here we go. We got a pitch to the left side, and he's not going to have any room. No, he bounces it off, and he gets almost back to the line of scrimmage. All right, let me look at something real quick. Yeah. You know what? Be here weekly. Yeah, you are one of the real ones who are here all the time. Not that everyone's not real, you know what I mean? I appreciate everyone. But Rick's he don't miss too much. Here we go. Second down and 10. Malik Willis is gonna be in shotgun ball, but the 21-yard line. He's gonna be running. Oh, Malik Willis running for his life and nothing. He's gonna lose about 2 or 3 yards there. I don't know what they had schemed up. I think it was a play action looking to, I don't know if it got broke down, but that didn't work. That one didn't work. We definitely need a touchdown right here. I'm using a Milwaukee Station app to stream. You're slightly ahead of me. All right. Yeah, I actually, for my podcast and stuff, I'm going to start doing like this mixer thing. I'm going to try to figure out how to get myself on the radio. But that's cool that you're station app, which I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I get what you're saying now. I'm buzzed up. Here we go. Malik Willis is running up the middle, and he's going to get inside the 15-yard line, but there's going to be a flag. Was he hit late again? Yeah, I misunderstood what you were saying, but I got you. But yeah, that's a weird thing about streaming this stuff. Here we go. We're going to have Oh, it's on the Packers. But that's the thing. It's so weird because I use YouTube TV, and like some people watch YouTube TV and it's behind, some people it's ahead. Obviously, it's your internet speed, it's everything. But like, it's so weird how you get some people are ahead, some people are behind. Illegal formation on the Packers. Lined up in the neutral zone. Remains third down. Go ahead and crumble up that play and throw it in the trash. So here we go. Malik Willis, third down and 17. Ball at the 28-yard line. 28 yards to the end zone. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. And the ball is snapped. He's back to throw. Screen passes. Incomplete off the fingertips. That was just a straight-up drop. Lucky he didn't get intercepted. But it's fourth down now anyways. But actually, they're in field goal range, so that'd have been huge. But I don't think that was a bad throw. Maybe it was high. Let's check the replay right here they got going on. He just tosses his screen. Yeah, that was in his hands. He just kind of popped that thing up like a volleyball player. I got you at least 30-second delay. That's crazy. That sucks too, you know what I mean? Here we go. The field goal is up. And it's going to be good right. I wouldn't say right down the middle, but pretty good. And let's add that field goal here. 7-3. The Packers cut the lead. I got to get that off there. Oh, yeah. I got to work on yet my touchdown celebration I'm going to have for this season, because I plan on having, like I used to have the video like with the fireworks and stuff. It'll be different this year. I don't know what I got. I don't have it yet, but I'm thinking about trying to figure out like an overlay where I can just have fireworks pop up, kind of like a GIF, whatnot. But here we go. Let's get to some more comments over here. 3 or 4 drops tonight. This can't continue. Absolutely not. Okay, Irish guy, let's see what you got. McManus gonna be a kicker of the year. Yeah, dude, he's had a great camp from what I understand. Like, he hasn't missed a bunch, so gonna be all right. Drops are a common theme tonight already. Gotta catch the dang ball. Yeah, I'm with you. That unacceptable. With how it went down last season, you would think that would have been like a focal point. Maybe that's a problem. It's more mental because it's such a focus. Like, don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball. Like, I don't know if there are a lot of drops in camp. I haven't really been watching a ton, but we'll see. I'm glad that I can't watch this game. How good does it feel to start the season with someone besides Carlson, or who was the other guy we started last year? No, it's good to have a guy that you can trust. You kind of know, and like, he seems like a cool guy. Like, I seen the press conferences, the interviews with him and whatnot, and he talked about, that's my job, is to make field goals. Like, it's my job when I kick it for it to go through the uprights. So, and he's done that mostly. Even in camp, he's had a good start. I think he had a few misses. I think after people jinxed him, that's what was happening. The beat writers were jinxing him. I read somewhere. Matt just counted. You're an easy minute behind. Yep, crazy. That is crazy. Maybe I should refresh my TV. I'm gonna try that right now. I'm gonna try to back out of it. No, all right, we're gonna try this. All right, now we're gonna try it. What is going on here? All right, now I screwed up. All right, I gotta find it now. See, now I screwed up. You screwed me up. All right, now we got it. I screwed up. My fault. It's preseason for everyone, people. All right, so now that was first down, and I missed the play because I was screwing around. But we'll see if I'm more caught up or not. It's 9:42 to go in the second quarter right now. 2nd down and 5. All right. Who do you use for streaming EVMux? If you need an overlay, I can make it. I use Restream. But here we go. We're going to have a run up the middle by the Jets here, and you're going to get back to the line of scrimmage at the 40-yard line. Yeah, if you can do that, dude, hit me up. That'd be cool to have like an overlay, like fireworks, kind of touchdown stuff going on. But yeah, I think EVMux is the same thing. I've used EVMux before. But now we got 3rd down and 5, 8:55 to go in the second quarter. The clock is ticking. Here we go. Number 4. I don't even know who this guy is yet. 3rd down and 5, 8:42 to go in the second quarter. He's going to hand this thing off out of shotgun. Up the middle. You might get a yard. Nothing there, baby. I appreciate you, Steven. 4th down and 4. 9-1 in the building. You know what I mean? I like that 9-1 number, you know? Preston Smith's old number. Anyone wearing that 9-1 is going to get after it. Yeah, he had nowhere to go there. They sealed that thing up quickly. Fourth down, 8:06 to go, and the punt team is on the field. He's going to be kicking this thing from about the 30-yard line. Now I'm 12 seconds ahead of your feed. Yeah, I think before that sucks. I don't like being ahead because who wants to watch someone talk about the game? But it's preseason. But it's weird. Like if I refresh because like it was buffering before, so I think I got all behind. We're figuring this thing out. It's preseason, baby. Here we go. Inside 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. We got the punt team out here to kick about the 30-yard line, and the ball is snapped. And here they go. Let's see if we got ourselves a return. He's about the 5-yard line. He's going to get this thing. And he gets hit immediately. Immediately hit up. But that's where they'll start that thing. Inside the 5. Green Bay. All right, I'll be right back.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let it rain. Shorty had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, and the whole club is looking at her. She in love, next thing you know, she got low. Baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turn around and gave that big booty a smell. Hey, she in love, next thing you know, she got low. I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night spending my dough. Had $1 million vibe and a bottle to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xanol. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I won't? Did I think I seen Shorty getting low? Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the fake rope. I'm gonna say I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love woman exposed. She threw it back at me, I give them more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, and the whole club is looking at her. She in love, next thing you know, shorty got low. Baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turn around and gave that big booty a smell. Hey, she in love, next thing you know, shorty got low. Hey shorty, what I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap and they're ready for shows. Collects made backs for the sexy grown. Patron on the rocks that'll make you more. 1 stack, come on. 2 stacks, come on. 3 stacks, come on. Well, that's 3 grand. What you think I'm playing, baby girl? I'm the man, up in the rubber bands. That's what I told her. Her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her, so lucky.
Righty, we are back. All right, you got to see some awesome pictures over there and whatnot. But big shout out to Ask Your Mother Band. That's who was singing that that song over there. But here we go. Ground game stats: 8 attempts for the Packers, 20 yards, 2.5 yard average. Not good. The Jets are 17 for 69 and a 4.1 yard average. So now the Packers start about the 5 yard line. And Malik Willis is going to be in there out of shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle. He bounces to the left side for a couple yards. Viking fans jumping in. What's up, Johnny boy? Second down and 7. 7:27 to go in the second quarter. See if this gets something going over here. Malik Willis is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. About the 8 yard line over here. And the ball is snapped. He's looking to throw. He's looking left. And that was dropped. Let's check the replay. I don't know. Is this a straight up drop? What we got here? It's 3rd down and 7 now. He's thrown to the sideline over there. There we go, baby. The draft. The draft was something special. That was a fun time. 3rd down and 7. Here we go. Malik Willis shotgun. Man to his left. And here we go. He's back to throw. He's throwing from the end zone. Oh, the ball is taken away. Stripped. Touchdown for the New York Jets. Malik Willis didn't take care of the ball, and they kind of stripped that thing out of there. And the Jets score a touchdown. Strip sack, I guess they call that. Fumble, touchdown. Not what you want to see. As usual, our receivers can't catch a cold. That's not what you want. Just stripped that thing right out of his hands. He kind of had that thing hanging low and just came in. Swiper, no swiping. That's what happened there. Remember that? All right, so now we got the extra point coming up over here. Their kicker kind of thick, huh? Not that I should talk, you know what I mean? But so let's see. Extra point is up, and it is good. So that's 14-3. Jets over the Packers, and the Packers offense will come back on the field. We're going to see what offense we get, who's going to be in. Would have been better off to take the safety. Well, I don't think that, because they stripped it. It wasn't that he didn't feel him there. He didn't see him. He just swiped that thing away. But yeah, it definitely would have been better to have a safety in that situation. Like how you announce it. I'm going to the bathroom. All right, bud. Here we go. 7:01 to go in the second quarter. At this rate, my bottle of Fireball will be gone by halftime. Should I start chugging some Chedka vodka? You know what I mean? Is that what I should do? Have you guys seen this? I talked about it earlier, but I didn't really give you a close-up look. There you go, the Chedka vodka. Here comes the kickoff. Will we have a return? We will from about the 2 yard line. And he's going to run this thing to 10, 15, 20. He's looking to the 25, and he finds a little hole, and he gets to about the 30. Rolls to about the 30, actually. Anyone remember when Belichick spiked the ball through his own uprights? Safety talk. I don't think I remember that. When Belichick's. Oh yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think I do remember that. I mean, I think it happens quite a few when or not quite a few, but like every now and again, like when obviously it's better to get that safety. But in that situation, I don't think he didn't feel it. He just he got stripped. That's just what that is. Total yards, the Packers have 37. The Jets have 154. This is not a good first half for the Packers. I think they're going to have they got some explaining to do come practice time. But here we go. We're going to have play action. Malik Willis running to his left, looking to throw, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Malik Heath on the left side. Can't get the game here, brother. I'm in Kansas. You're my best bet, brother. Good to see you. Hey, good to see you, James. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. It's preseason, so it's a little bit tougher. But especially like knowing who's got the ball, the numbers and whatnot. But we're getting after it. But that's the rough little start for the Packers here. It's gonna be 2nd down and 10 now, about the 28-yard line. Malik Willis in shotgun. He's got a man to his left, and they're gonna be in throwing mode here, and that's gonna be a gain of about 2 yards completed. I think was that Malik Heath? Yeah, I believe that was 18. Here we go, 3rd down. 6:33 to go in the second quarter. Packers down 14-3. Come on, baby. Let's get something going here. Falling asleep. Matt LaFleur looks excited. Here we go. Now we got Malik Willis in shotgun all alone. Empty backfield on 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Looking. He's throwing deep. Left side. Overthrown to Malik Heath, but that's going to be a flag on the play. Was he held up, and that's why he was overthrown so badly? Holy goodness. Illegal contact on the defense. Ivan sends a $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Look at right here. This is crazy. $20. Doing a great job of keeping us informed of where you are in the stream. Easy to keep the feed synchronized. God love you for doing a watch party for this. Wife agrees that Jets kicker is in fact thick. This sucks. I appreciate you. Shout out to you and your wife, H.E. Soder. I appreciate you for real. That means a lot. Not just the money, but the words. You are awesome. And that's the biggest super chat I ever got. Here we go. We're going to have a run up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. I kind of missed the first part, but there's a flag over here. Looks like he handed it off. He kind of cut across his body, and he handed it to him. That's going to be holding on the offense, though. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that face of LaFleur speaks volumes. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on over here. 6:05 to go in the second quarter now. 1st down and 19. The ball is 28-yard line. Come on, let's get something going here. We got Malik Willis as a shotgun. He's got a man to his right. All right, they're kind of holding up the play right here. I don't know what's going on. Refs and whatnot. Yo, what's good? Cheese Talk Podcast. I like that. I like that title. I like that name. But here we go. I think the refs are gonna let him play here. 1st and 19. Malik Willis shotgun. A man to his right. Oh, he's got a man in motion. We're inside 6 minutes left of the second quarter. He's back to throw. Looking clean pocket. Incomplete. Intended for 81. Who is 81? I swear the numbers, I don't have them locked in yet. And it's going to be a penalty against the Packers anyways. Yeah, drops. Just absolute drive killers. I didn't really see how, if he got it batted down or whatever, but it looked like a drop. Illegal formation on the Packers, though. Yeah, the discipline is out of order. Yeah. Sucktastic. Yeah, this isn't clean at all. Like this, the first half right here, not looking good. It is preseason, but like this, you gotta be, here we go. Malik Willis, shotgun. He's gonna hand this thing off out of shotgun right up the middle, left side a little bit, and that's gonna be a gain of about 2 or 3. But on 2nd and 19, that ain't gonna do it. Way too many penalties, way too many mistakes, way too many drops. Just mental errors. Just chuck it up for Jesus. Deep balls are sexy. You know what I mean? And then you never know, especially in this situation, 3rd down and 14 now. Might as well go for something big here. We're gonna have Malik Willis and shotgun, empty backfield. So we might just get what we're asking for here. Ball at the 33-yard line. and he's looking to throw. He's got time. Might be a hold there. He's going down for the sack. Nothing there. That pocket collapsed. We saw a Packer player with a lot of jersey, so they didn't call the hold on that. Refs probably got tired. Their arms are getting numb from throwing so many flags. It's 4th down and 21. Yeah, they just got that pocket collapsed quickly. Down goes Willis. I'm confused like a crab at a burger fry. You know what I mean? I don't know where you get this stuff. Here comes the punt. We're going to get a return here. He's going to get this thing about the 20-yard line or so, and you're going to have a little return. He's past the 30. Now he's got people on him down to about the 33-yard line is where they're going to start this drive with 4:23 to go in the second quarter. And, oh, my goodness, this feels like every loss in 2024. Yeah, it's not good. This is rough. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is hard to watch. That's why I don't usually do preseason live streams, but I'm dying for football. But yeah, this isn't what you want. They're talking about Christian Watson. Like, how long do you think he stays out for? Obviously he has that injury from last season. I think like October. Yeah, that's just kind of like my gut feeling where everyone's talking about. He's running. He's kind of doing some work, but I don't think he comes back too soon. It might be like October. Here we go, 1st down and 10 now. And the Jets are going to be under center. He's looking to throw. Number 4 still in there, whoever that guy is. And now he might be scampering a little bit. Now he's to the 40s and a run out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play. I think he tried to like get an extra flag the way he fell. Kind of like a weirdo. Holding on the Jets, though. Holding on the offense over here. At least we have each other. No, it's 14-3. Someone said it's 7-3, not 14-3, but it is 14-3. You're a Vikings fan. You should be the one talking about how the Packers are getting beat 14-3 in a preseason game. Here we go. 1st down and 20. They're going to be in shotgun. 4:01 to go in the second quarter, just past the 20-yard line, but the 23. He's looking to throw. The pocket's collapsing. He throws it right side, almost picked off. He just got rid of that thing, thrown it to the right side over there on the sideline. Almost came away at the pick, but wasn't meant to be. Yeah, you got pressure right up the middle. No quarterback's going to deal with that well. Man, that'd have been nice to get that pick right there. Close, too, right in his hand, but the way he was diving, that'd have been a tough one. I think he was going to come down out of bounds anyways. But now it's 2nd down and 20. Come on, defense. Let's do something right here. They're going to be in shotgun ball at the 23-yard line. He's back to throw. He's looking right side. Is that complete? That's incomplete. Bounced off the dirt. It was real close, but refs call it incomplete. 3rd down and 20. On my TV, it says 14-3. It's 14-3. I think you got like some old, like you might be, you're like way behind. I thought you were a Vikings fan. Are you a Bears fan? I thought you were something. My fault. I didn't mean to call anyone a Vikings fan. He's not a Vikings fan. That's a total disrespect job right there. I apologize for that. 3rd down and 20. Back to throw. He's looking. Got pressure, but he gets it off to about the 25, and he's going to keep staying on his feet past the 30-yard line. That's still going to be short of a 1st down, but I think it's going to be 4th down and about 5 or 6 now. What's up, Erica? For the Packers, not so good. I'm doing all right. We're having a good time, but the Jets are beating up on the Packers a little bit. 14-3. Packers really can't get nothing going. But they got a little something going on now. They stopped them on defense over here, but they now it's gonna be 4th down. I didn't see exactly what it is, but 4th down and 12. I was way off. But here we go. We got a punt coming up over here. He's gonna kick this thing from about the 20-yard line, and then we will see what offense they bring out here. And we're gonna have a return, I guess. It's bouncing to him. Oh, he muffs it, and the Jets get the ball. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Just let it go, bro. The ball is bouncing to him. You know, he's trying to get this thing in, but just let it go into the end zone, man. That thing was erratic. You know, that's a hard thing to get. I don't know what we're doing. Yo, this game, they might want to just burn this footage. No, you can't do that. They got to learn from this, dude. That was horrible, though. Oh, that was brutal. Look away, man. I'm always looking away. Oh, that's not what you want. So 1st and goal from the Jets at about the 10-yard line. Oh, that was brutal. All right, the refs are holding this thing up. 1st and goal, 2:53 to go in the second quarter. Can't do that, dude. When that ball is like bouncing like that, that's very hard. We're going to run up the middle here by the Jets. Nothing there. Not even back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. But when that ball is bouncing, you gotta let it go. And I'm not trying to tell him something because, like, I'm a drunk guy talking about the game in my basement, and he's on the field. So, like, you know what I mean? But you still gotta let that one go. I don't think anyone should go after that ball. I don't care if you're the best punt returner of all time. Like those ones that are like kind of they're bouncing around, like you think it's going right to you, and then all of a sudden it goes, and all of a sudden it hits your side of your hand, and then now we're in this situation. Here we go, 2nd down and goal, 2:16 to go. The clock is ticking here in the second quarter, and they're in shotgun. A man to his right. And they're going to hand this thing off up the middle. No, the quarterback keeps it, and he goes down for a sack. Loss of 5 yards, baby. Let's go. That's what I like to see. We need a little bit more of that, baby. There we go. Cox sack. You know what I mean? It's hard, man, on returning points. Punts. I got you. Now we got a little commercial going on over here. I don't know. Like, that's the thing about Rich. I'm not going to get on board with, like, firing him or whatever, but, like, he was, like, the best special teams coordinator in the league when the Packers job. Like, that was a big get. A lot of people talking about him going on to be, like, a regular or, like, a head coach or whatnot, possibly. And then, but the special teams, since he's been here, hasn't been really doing, like, what we thought they were going to do. Like, we were excited. We were jacked. I think he's a good coach, but, like, why isn't it translating on the field, right? Here we go. Ivan is Hardman wearing fiberglass underwear. The NFL Network is 5 minutes behind. Oh, that's what it is. The NFL Network is 5 minutes behind. See, that's why I didn't watch NFL Network, because I thought they were going to bounce around. Because I was on NFL Network at first. I watch on YouTube TV, but you have options or whatnot. And I was watching NFL Network from the previous stream, like before the game started. But it seemed like they were going to bounce around a little bit. So I was like, I'm not going to watch NFL Network. I'm going to watch my local. Oh, look at this. I didn't know you could do this. Ho. Game changer, baby. It turns this thing into like a straight up cowboy hat, like right out the gate. Look at this. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, John Wayne. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. We will be ready for regular season. Glad Packers football is back. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be ready for regular season, but dude, they got to clean this up. They got to go like the practices this week, dude. I guarantee they're going to have a hard week. Matt LaFleur is going to get after him after this. I don't care who's on the field. You know, we're talking preseason, but like you're on the field, you're in that building for a reason. You're on that team for a reason. Like, do your job. I don't expect perfection, especially in preseason. But, like, they really weren't able to get anything done in this first half. So we will see. And I'm the most biased Packer fan there is, I'll tell you. But, I'm not – I would say I'm not blind because I got one good eye. But I can see enough to see that this isn't what you want. This isn't what you want. Look at this. Look at this. This Viking fan. I'm not buying it. You're not a Viking fan thing. Slackers need a quarterback. Dude, Packers got a quarterback. Jordan Love is that dude. That is Pack awesome. Go Pack, go. There we go. Shout out. We will be ready in regular. Oh yeah, we already got to that one. Look at that. They're showing the fans over here. They're getting after 2-minute warning over here. They're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Packers bad. We don't have team to compete. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. This is preseason. I think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now. Packers are winning the Super Bowl this season. 3rd down and goal, 2-minute warning coming out here, 15-yard line. The Jets are in shotgun looking to throw, and that's going to be completed inside the 5, and he's going to dive for the end zone. And they're saying out of bounds at about the 4.5-yard line. So it's 4th down and goal inside 2 minutes, 1:55 to go. Just stepped out. Dang, man, I guess I need to troll more. I'm a Bears. Oh, man. See, I be forgetting what you guys are. I think because your profile picture looks all like it says Kansas City. Like you're a Kansas City Royals fan, also a Bears fan. Like, I don't know. It's hard, but no disrespect. I didn't mean to call you a Viking fan. You're a Bears fan. That's more honorable. I ain't going to lie to you. Except for you guys only win like 5 games a year. But here we go. 4th down and goal. We got the field goal team up there. They stopped him for the field goal, and the field goal's up. Oh, did he miss it? No, it's good. It went inside that thing. It went just inside. So we go 17-3 now. But I always think that the bad teams win playoff preseason games. Good teams lose preseason games because they're trying to find stuff. But I won't excuse a lot of the drops, a lot of the situations, a lot of the mistakes that the Packers have done on offense and defense in this game. Special teams as well. Defense were put in a tough spot right there, but you gotta do better than this. Miscues tonight, 4 drop passes, lost fumble in own end zone, fumbled punt return, 10 points allowed off turnovers for the Green Bay Packers. That is not what you want. That's not what you can't win like that. But it is preseason, so what are you going to do? Let's drink to that, you know what I mean? I got my can koozie over here. Fridge Brick holder from It's Wisconsin. I did their podcast, Fridge Brick. They're some good folks. The Twins, you all know who they are. Here comes the kickoff. That dude is thick. I ain't going to lie to you. We got to return here inside the past the 20, 25, 30. He's still on his feet. Past the 35 to about the 38. Close to the 40-yard line, baby. Let's go. Let's get this drive going, baby. I ain't never seen a kicker like that. You know, I'm not talking trash because I have a big old belly. You know what I mean? So I'm not athletic at all. I couldn't kick. I couldn't even be the water boy, dude. I'd be like, dude, you guys had to get your own stuff. I ain't running out there in the field all the time. Get all winded for you. You're the athletes, you know what I mean? Come get it. 1st down and 10. Total yards, 167 for the Jets and 40 yards for the Packers. Let's see what they can do on this drive right here. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. They're going to start this thing at the 40-yard line. I believe that's still Malik Willis in there. And Malik Willis, he's going to hand this thing off out of shotgun right up the middle. He's got some room. He's going to get close to the 50-yard line. That looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1. Let's see what they got. The clock is still ticking, 1:36. It's hard to even see who's on the field, like who this is. Like during the season, you know, I'd be calling out names. I can't even call out names. I'm not even sure. Here we go. We're going to another run up the middle. That's a 1st down inside the 45-yard line now. 1:18 to go. It's going to be 1st down and 10. 1:14, 1:13, 1:12. The clock is ticking. They're trying to hurry it up a little bit. And here they go. Malik Willis is going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 3 wide receiver set, I think. Maybe 4. Back to throw. Looking left side. Oh, incomplete. Off the fingertips of 8-1, baby. Matt, it's preseason. Don't stroke on us early. No, dude. When I watch the Packers, I can only watch the Packers one way, baby. That Hicks. 81 is Hicks. All right, dude. I'd be like sometimes struggling with the depth chart, you know, the further we get down. 2nd down and 10. Here we go. Ball at the 49-yard line. Willis is back to throw. And he's rolling right. He's running. He's got room. He's scamping it. 1st down. 50 seconds to go. 2nd down and 10. And the flag is thrown because I see the clock stops. I'm like, why is the clock stopped? Holding on a freaking offense. What are we doing? That was fun, though, wasn't it? That was fun to watch. You know what I mean, dude? So we're looking at that replay here. Second down and 20. All right, screw that. 50 seconds to go. Packers are at the 46-yard line, and now they're on the wrong side of the 50. He's back to throw. Willis as he throws the left side, kind of a screen. He's got some room. Now he's on the other side of the 45-yard line, and there's another freaking flag. What are we doing, bro? Dude, this dude, this is unacceptable. This is a flag on the package, which is looking like it's going to be the way of his face. Looks like it's going to be a hold. Offense number 82. He twisted around the O lineman, had his arm around his neck. Yeah, that'll do it. They're calling it tight tonight, he says. 44 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 30. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Malik Willis from shotgun. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give him forward progress, which is nowhere, but at least it's not a loss, I guess. So it's going to be third down and 29, and there's 39 seconds to go. We got a 30-second timeout. All right, halftime. I'm going to step away for a minute, use the festivities, and get a beer. I'll be gone for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then we come back. We'll talk about some Green Bay Packers. I mean, I got some video of me talking about the Packers too, so you're not just hanging out there just looking at stuff. But it's gonna be a good time. At least they're not starters. But yeah, it is disappointing. You expect them to come out here. They played starters for a little bit too. They really didn't do much, but you expect them to get some stuff going. Here we go. Malik Willis from shotgun, about the 38-yard line. No, 40. No, yeah. All right, I'm confused. Here we go. Third down and 29 anyways. Malik Willis, quick pass. He's going to get to the past the 45, past the 50-yard line to but the other side on the 46. So now it's going to be fourth down, 29 seconds to go. Drinks of beer. I couldn't even figure out what yard line they were on. I was like, what's going on? It is confusing when you look at it and you just got to yell it out. So New York used a timeout here. 30 seconds to go. It's fourth down and 12. This is a weird shot of Lambeau over here. We got drone action going on. That's an interesting shot. That's a cool shot. The Lambeau Field, it kind of was in the stadium, kind of zoned out a little bit. I thought Lambeau was a no drone area. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens here. This drone is going to sail away. All right, now we're back. Fourth down and 12. They're going to be punting this thing away. And let's see if he can get this placed where he wants to. And it's going to go into the end zone. So that's not what you want. That was a cool drone shot. One of the starters for Kansas City just got carted off the field. Yeah, you don't like to see that, dude. Especially in preseason. But you don't want to see it anytime but preseason. That's why everyone's so worried about like starting starters and playing starters too much, because you don't want to see crazy injuries in a game that doesn't matter. So here we go. First down and 10, 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. See if they try to do some of this and try to wrap this thing up. They're going to run it up the middle out of shotgun here and about a 2-yard gain. I think they're going to probably let this thing run out. I'm going to step away. I got a video talking about some stuff about the Packers and whatnot. It's only like 4 minutes, but just enough time so I can recalibrate the situation. It is halftime, people. Packers are down 17-3. Be sure to, if you walk away, come back for the second half. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. And we'll definitely get in the chat some more. And if that's how it looks when I die and leave this world, I'm good. What's going on there? Let's get to another comment over here. Well, 2 more preseason games. We need to get our stuff together. Yeah, absolutely, Larry. This is not what you want to see. But I will return. But I have a good video, I think so. Here we go. Go Pack, go, people. I appreciate y'all watching. And it is halftime. Thank you all for tuning in who've watched the game so far with me. I appreciate it. We're going to do a lot of these game streams all season long. If I'm not at the game, I'm going to be right here hanging out with you good people. But I want to give a shout out to the sponsors, make this all possible and whatnot. Quick Trip, great gas station. If you ever come into a game this season, be sure to check them out. And if you're on the road, you see one, you got to use a bathroom. They're known for their clean bathrooms. So I think that is the most important thing when picking a gas station, when you got to get the business done. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. They got the hot spot. They got the food. They got the cheese curds and the brats and everything that you need for grilling and whatnot, doing the tailgate thing. Or if you're just hanging out on a Saturday, And shout out to Nicolay Law being a great sponsor. If you get injured in a car accident, the insurance company's going to be flaky with you. Nicolay Law is going to take care of you. And they're, but like I said earlier, they are Packers fans helping Packers fans. You know what I mean? And you don't have to be a Packer fan to get help by them. But I'm just saying. They're Wisconsin folk, you know what I mean? They're also in Minnesota and whatnot. But check out NicolayLaw.com if you need their services. Shout out to Russ over there doing a great job. But we're going to get back at this game. But like I said, I made a post yesterday about the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. And I've seen some people talk about like, oh, you always say it every year. I do not say that every year. Every offseason, I do not declare the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. But this year, I kind of feel like they are because I'll say this over and over again because that's kind of how it was, with Aaron Rodgers and with not just Aaron Rodgers, but a lot of teams is they first 2 years as a starter, and that third year, boom, go get that Super Bowl. So this is their year. I think this is a big year for them and for a lot of people to show like what they can do. Last year, Jordan Love had some injuries. This year, healthy, got the wide receiver group. Got the young guy, Matthew Golden, who everyone's talking about during training camp. And I feel like all these wide receivers are going to step up. They got to step up. It is time to step up, catch the ball. Romeo Doubs, I'm excited about him. I like Romeo Doubs a lot. We're going to see what they can do. But Josh Jacobs, I think that's where this offense is. Josh Jacobs, they're going to run that rock. They're going to do that thing. So I'm looking for a lot of Josh Jacobs this season. We'll see what the defense can do. They got to get pressure on the quarterback from the defensive side. And I'm not going to yammer too long. We're going to get right back in this because I want to hear from you. Hammer the chat. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll talk about it. It's halftime, baby. It's preseason. So let's go. Go Pack, go. And also check out my merch. Go to themattramage.com. First of all, you can find all my podcasts there. I'm on Apple, Spotify, all the places. We're going to do a lot of podcasts this season. I'm going to do a lot more than I did in the last years. Guests and just by myself. Do a lot of live streams too, just by myself, hanging out, talking to you great people. But you need to help me out. When I do the call-in shows, call in, text in. Give me some stuff to talk about, be engaging, because without people engaging, commenting, hopefully doing the voicemail thing, but I'm going to try to do some live calls too, like post-game shows after the games for the regular season, not for preseason. But that's going to be tough because sometimes people call on to say crazy stuff, like swearing and whatnot. But we're going to try it out because I want to make this the most engaging Packers stream in all of the land. You know what I mean? Because you guys know a lot more than me anyway. So you can teach me, you know what I mean? But check out the merch at themattramage.com. And we got some good stuff and more stuff coming. So always be checking in on that store. I appreciate the support, people. Go Pack, go. Let's get after it. You know what I mean? All right, we are back here, people. Halftime is still underway over here. We'll get some comments over here. That hat giving me some 90s, aka 90s car vibes, like some 90s vibes. It kind of does have that a little bit. You know what I mean? You put it like this, it looks even cooler. This sucks. What you drinking? I'm just drinking some Coors Lights over here. But yeah, we should have some Chedka vodka. I don't want to open the bottle because he signed it. You know what I mean? And one day, Ryan did autograph. I mean, maybe right now. I don't know. He's probably worth a bunch of money. Who wants to buy it? No, but shout out to Ryan, dude. He's awesome. A good friend of mine. And he's got this cool vodka. So go check it out wherever you buy your alcohol at. Chedka vodka. It's cheddar cheese flavored vodka. And I'm going to be drinking some of this real soon. Not probably tonight. But I'm going to be going to a little thing he's got going on. And I'm not sure I'm supposed to talk about this. I'm not going to. But here we go. Look at this. Loser Packer fan. What's up, Joe, baby? You tuning in, though. I appreciate you. Can you flip the cam at so we can watch the game? I cannot. They'll take it down, first of all, like right away. They have that AI technology now. If you put anything on that's the game or whatever, they got it right real quick. Oh, we got a Grassi raid going on right here. Dude, that's crazy. When Grassi raids, the comments just like are so fast. I don't even know how he talks to people on his stream because the comments go so fast. Big shout to everyone who tuned in. Big shout to Tom Grassi, the goat of this thing. And be sure to, tap that subscribe button over on YouTube. You know what I mean? We're trying to get some subscribers over on YouTube, but we're having a good time over here tonight. But yeah, Grassi just, moved into this new spot. He's got this new studio, a temporary studio he's got working on there. And he is an absolute legend. So I appreciate y'all jumping on this thing real quick. And tap that subscribe button because I do some stuff that's good sometimes. And I think you might like it. I should throw some of these up over here. All the comments, Grassi raid. I appreciate y'all. There's so many. There's so many people. How many we got? We got 491 people watching across all the platforms right now. And big shout out to y'all. I appreciate you, baby. Grasse Passe Packer Nation. I appreciate that. Be sure to tap that subscribe button, people. The Packers are down 17-3 right now. Not ideal game that we got going on over here. First preseason game, not looking real pretty, but we're having a good time anyways. Grassi has moved to a new house. Yeah, he's got a whole new spot. He's a Wisconsin lad now, so that's awesome for him. All the good things that's happened to him, he deserves all of them. Does so much good for the world. You know what I mean? Drop the subs. I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, but yeah, be sure to subscribe. And I think they're coming back from the game over here pretty quick. I see NBC out here. Hey, Matt, what's up? Nice hat, buddy. Dude, yeah, this is the official Packers training camp hat. Not really, but like they were giving these away over at training camp, and I wanted one. I couldn't get one. So my buddy Eric, he went over there and went back to training camp the next day when I couldn't go and got me a hat. And I love this hat. But yeah, so all right, we'll get some more comments over here. Anyone picking up Cameron Little in fantasy football for their kicker yards count? Yeah, I don't have kicking in my fantasy league, so I don't even look at kickers lately when it comes to fantasy. But yeah, that's a good question over here. Hey, Matt, what's up? Nice. Oh, yeah, that was the same comment over there. But hey, I appreciate everyone who jumped in this thing from the Grassi raid. The Packers not looking good in this first half. Even the starters, like when the starters were in, it wasn't looking good. We had drops, we had mistakes, but that's when you want to have this stuff happen over in the preseason. And it's ugly. It's not looking good, but they're only down 17-3. They can come back and get this thing. So hopefully they can do that. In the Miller deck right now, I can't wait for the actual season. This is brutal, Matt Ramage. Yeah, this is brutal. But anytime that you're over in Lambeau, it's a good time. The tickets for this game were cheap, like $7. We're looking at the first half stats here. Packers 48 rushing yards, 26 passing yards, 74 total yards, 2 turnovers, 0 points off turnovers. While the Jets have 65 rushing yards, 104 passing yards. And I missed the rest of it, but obviously you've seen the first half. You know what it is. It is not good. It's not good at all. But I'm telling you, the Packers are winning the Super Bowl. I know people like laugh and they think I'm joking, but I really feel like this is the year the Packers win the Super Bowl. I don't say that every year, but I do think that the Packers are going to get together. They got to catch the ball. But like this offense can be so good. It really can be. They got the receivers. Matthew Golden looks like really good. They got Romeo Dobbs. They got Wicks. They got all these guys. Christian Watson eventually is going to come back. They just need to catch the ball and get the offense rolling consistently down the field. They got a run game. They got great tight ends. Like, what am I missing out on here? Make it happen. I think that there's no reason to think it will happen. But so far in this preseason game, it hasn't looked good. But that's why you have preseason. Clean some stuff up. How many wide receiver drops in this game? I thought they said 4. I think that they had a graphic on the screen that said 4. But Packers doing the same thing as last year. Can't catch, no pressure, holding. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, that's just a factual statement. They're not looking good. I mean, it is preseason, but you still expect a certain level of play. You know what I mean? But we got Braden says, still have faith these guys will put points on the board. I do. I have faith in this team. It's hard to say that right now watching this preseason game, but I do have faith. What's your thoughts on the flag football in the Olympics? Should the spots be held for real flag football guys or NFL guys can try out? For me, it's about USA. All right, so if it's the Olympics, right? It's the Olympics. It should be your best available, the best you have in your country. And if that's NFL players, but I don't think NFL players should be able to just walk on and be like, yo, I'm really good in the NFL, so I'll just be great here. Like, they should have to have some kind of a tryout or have a thing. Everyone who wants to be involved in it, then figure it out. If it's a flag football people who give us the best chance to win, then they should be them. But when it comes to the Olympics, it should be your best of the best. And I assume in a lot of situations that's going to be NFL guys, but maybe not in every situation. So yeah, the Olympics, you go for the absolute best. You go for the win. Anytime you play in anything in the Olympics, you want to win that thing. You want to represent, baby. Represent America. We have 510 folks watching live right now. 19 on YouTube. YouTube, not a lot of people watching YouTube. I appreciate the ones who do, because a lot of awesome commentators and a lot of people I interact with on YouTube are awesome, but not my biggest following. But we got 6 now on Twitch. Last year we were pretty close to 1 on Twitch per stream. So shout out to all 6 of you good folks. And then on Facebook we got some folks, and on the X machine. I'm not sure how many people watch on X. I think it's just on their timeline, so they count it. But I count those numbers. You know what I mean? I'll take what I can get. They're interviewing Matt LaFleur right now on the TV. Let's see if I can see something. Here's something. Yeah, he's not happy. But when the starters are in. Yeah, he's talking about when your starters go in, they started this game. He expecting to play a little bit better, and they kind of went right down the field and scored on him and whatnot. So yeah, Matt LaFleur is not happy. You can just tell by his mannerisms, he's probably really ticked off right now. Not just the starters not playing well, but the backups really not getting a lot going on right over here. But yeah, it is what it's preseason. Here we go. Matt says, we live stream any games tomorrow? God, I can't wait for Monday and Thursday night games. I don't even know who plays tomorrow. I don't have any plans, but I do plan on doing a lot more live streams this season, and post game shows. So typically, I used to do. Last year, I did I would live stream the Packer game. If it was a noon game, then I might live stream a 3:00 game or the Sunday night game. But I think what I want to do is have a post game show instead. Do live call-ins and make it more Packer. But I'm gonna do some Monday Night Football, some Sunday Night Football. But I want to make sure I get that post game showing, so I'm doing more Packer stuff than other teams. But we're going to do a lot of game streams this year. I'm not sure about tomorrow though. But here comes the kickoff. They're going to be no return, I don't believe. No, they're going to return this thing halfway into the end zone. He's at the 15, he's at the 20, and he gets drilled down to about the 25-yard line. And there we go. It's going to be first down and 10. The second half is underway. 14:56 to go. And yeah, big shout out to Joni. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Go full Favre with Clifford here. All right, so let's check it out. Who we got even on defense? We're on defense right now, but yeah, I would we're gonna see that's the thing with preseason. You never know. A new drive, new half. Who's on the field? I have no idea. Here, let's check it out. But here we go. First down and 10. 25-yard line. They're going to be under center with the man in the backfield. The Jets started off. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And that's going to be about a few yards there. Not quite to the 30. I think that's going to be about 3. Let's get to the comments here. We got just beat Lions week 1, and we will forgive the Packers for subjecting me to this. For real. Week 1, I think I'm going to go to that game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to that game. They got a lot of meetups that week, a lot of cool tailgates that are popping off. Here we go. 2nd down and 7. They're going to be in again. Ball to 28-yard line. It's going to be a snap right up the middle. He's going to hand this thing off, and he's going to get about 3 yards. So that's going to be 3rd down, I think, in about 2 yards. Third down and 2. I was correct. See, I'm very good at this. Has anyone really focused in on how Melton is doing? That's the thing, like, about doing live streams. It's kind of hard to, like, lock in because you're talking, you're trying to explain everything. You don't really get to, like, really look in on what's what. At least for me, I'm not that smart. Here we go. 3rd down and 2. They're going to be in shotgun. Ball at about the 33-yard line. At the 33-yard line. And then be back to throw. He's looking. Quick pass, and that's completed. That's going to be a 1st down, and he's got room to rumble and tumble past the 45-yard line. Come on, boys. There we go. Can Matt LaFleur call Ja Money and ask him to come back, and we will pay him what he wants to come back home? No, he's locked in. But really, he wasn't playing that much when he was here. And I love Jair Alexander. You'll never hear me say a negative word about him. It sucks that he's gone. But, he wasn't playing much as of late. Here we go. We're going to have a play action from the Jets over here. Ball tipped in the air, and that could have been picked off, but Bro didn't see it. So Wooden tipped this ball in the air. But, dude, I didn't see who it was. I think it was 28. A.J. Dillon was out there. A lot of guys were around it. They just didn't see it in the air, so they didn't, get it. But Colby Wooden with the tip in the air. That's what you want to see. Get those hands up. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. 12:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he's trying to find a hole. Nothing there. Might have got a yard before he got pushed back. Yeah, baby. You're saying Melton's 16 today? I actually haven't really paid attention, which is bad. Nobody. Oh, yeah, they got him right there. Is that Bo Melton right there? I'll turn around. I think that was Melton. He kind of turned a little bit. Yeah, but like I said, it's hard to spot out the back of the jersey, especially with different numbers. Here we go. They're going to be Jets are looking to throw here. He needs to be rolling to his left. Is he going to scamper? He is going to scamper. He's looking for the 1st down. He gets lit up. I wouldn't say lit up, but he got hit. He didn't go down, but he was inbound, so nothing wrong there. 4th down and 2. No, A.J. Dillon isn't in the game. I was joking because 28. I'm trying to look at who 28. Look at that name. I didn't see it. But, yeah, no, I was joking. A.J. Dillon is in Philly. 28's always going to be A.J. Dillon for me. Here we go with the punt. Let's see what the return is going to look like. Fair catch is called about the 10-yard line, and no return there. So here we go. 17-3. Let's see what the Packers offense can do. And, you know what I mean? We'll be right back.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let it rain. Shorty had the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, and the whole club is looking at her. She in the club, next thing you know, she got low. Baggy sweat night spending my dough. Had $1 million vibe and a bottle to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xanol. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I won't? Did I think I seen Shorty getting low? Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the big rope. I'm gonna say I prefer them no close. I'm into that, I love woman exposed. She threw it back at me, I give them more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, and the whole club looking at her. She is the floor. Next thing you know, Shorty got low. Baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turn around and gave that big booty a smirk. She is the floor. Next thing you know, Shorty got low. Hey Shorty, what I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap and they're ready for shows. Cadillacs made backs for the sexy grown Patron on the rocks that'll make you more.
Right, we are back. That song was Ask Your Mother. Great cover band playing all around Wisconsin, Green Bay area. Shout out to the Ask Your Mother band. All right, so here we go. Love the Kevin Harlan, John Kuhn TV call, beats Aikman or Brady games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually think that they do a pretty good job. I'm listening to. I kind of have it low, so I don't hear everything, but because I don't want it to overtake what I'm trying to talk about. But yeah, they do a good work over here. All right, here we go. Let's get to another comment before we get in here. Win or lose, this is still our team. Actually, I have to cut it off because the gameplay is about to go. First down and 10, 11-15 to go in the third quarter. Who is that? Who's in there? We're going to be under center over here. It's going to be a run up the middle by 2-3 in the building. But let's get back to this comment. Win or lose, this is still our team. Yes, it's pressure or it's preseason, and we will make mistakes, but I'd rather have them do it now than when it actually counts. We'll be just fine. Yeah, absolutely, that's true. But you still like to see them come out here and play a little bit better. And but I agree with you 100%. It's preseason. That's why Matt LaFleur is talking about wanting to play guys in preseason to make these mistakes now. But let's see. I gotta see who's on the field over here. Still haven't seen. Is this Clifford or is this still? Yeah, this gotta be Clifford, right? All right, here we go. Second down and 5. And gonna be under center. He's gonna hand this thing off up the middle. He's trying to find some room, trying to get to that first down line. He's very close, but he's getting pushed around, and he's gonna be short. I think that's gonna be about third down and 1. We got a helmet on the field over here. Yo, what's up, Robert? Baby, the party just beginning, baby. I appreciate you checking in. Sorry, the reverse. I haven't been drinking cheddar vodka. Dude, you should be, bro. Cheddar vodka. You should drink it. I think I should. I might have to send him a bill for that. All right, you got Rashawn Gary chatting up on the sideline over here. Look at this dude behind him trying to get on TV. That was awesome. There's a dude behind him just like in the front row. I love that. That's awesome. I like Rashawn Gary a lot. I think, dude, he needs to pop off this year. He needs a 10+ sack season. That's what I'm thinking, and I think he agrees with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love Rashawn Gary. His motor is just like unstoppable. Oh, yeah, absolutely on this. Van Ness needs to step up a little bit, too. I'm excited to see him. This pass rush has to get after it. That's will be the theme of the season. Because you can talk about the secondary all you want, but when your pass rush isn't getting after it, it makes the secondary's job so much harder. Obviously, this is football, easy. Your kids know about this. But, that's just what it is. And the pass rush has to get there. I got faith. Rashawn Gary, Van Ness. This whole line, they got a new defensive line coach. Hopefully he gets after it a little bit. They have to pick up that pass rush. That's the number one thing on defense that has to happen. Get a pass rush. You got to get after the quarterbacks. Especially when you're playing good quarterbacks, if they're not getting a pass rush, dude, they will eat you up. You're not going to beat good teams with the quarterback sitting back there eating donuts. You know what I mean? There we go. 526 folks watching live. Be sure to share this thing. If you're watching on Facebook, share it. Maybe grandma wants to see it. Maybe your auntie wants to see it. You know what I mean? Share it. Make sure you like it. You know what I mean? And throw a comment in there, even if you don't like me that much. Here we go. Third down and 1. He's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle. He's looking to get the first down, and he gets it. But there's a flag on the play. Of course there's a flag. Someone's saying it's against the defense. We're going to see right here. Holding on the offense. Of course it is. All right, here we go here from Robert East. He says, offense is vanilla, defense is vanilla. It's preseason. Number one, get the jitters and mistakes out now. Maybe hit the jugs machine. Yeah, I think definitely hit the jug machines. But you're right. All those things are true. Is it vanilla because it's preseason? They're just not trying to get anything crazy. But even if it is, even if that they're just saying, hey, we're going to go out here and have a, we're not going to give up too much information about our offense, but also they got to catch the ball. You know what I mean? So, yeah, absolutely. Both those things are right. 3rd down and 10. Here we go. It's going to begin shotgun. 9:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. He's back to throw. Clifford's looking, and he's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, kind of toss over the running back over here, out of the reach of him. Not a good throw. That was just bad. Struff jinxed 12 wins. What happened there? What happened there? There you go. 4th down, so they're going to be punting this thing. 9:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Punting from their own end zone. All things are bad. All right, what's going on in this preseason game? All things are bad, but we're going to hang in there. It's Saturday night. Dude, let's have a good time. Let's vibe it out. But here comes the punt from the end zone. It's going to drop about the 47-yard line or so. Now he's on the right side of the 50 and about the 45-yard line. So that was about, I don't know how long that punt was. I would say like 55 yards or something. I don't know. I think they just said it on TV. I missed it. Anyways, 9:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. I understand you don't want to show your best stuff in the preseason, but come on. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because there's a difference. Because when I say they don't want to show their best stuff, I mean, they're not going to show like their offense, how they plan to run it week 1, or like the plays that they study and the formations that they all want. They're going to do vanilla type stuff, but you got to make the plays work that are called. Doesn't matter what the play is. Like you have drops, you have holding, you have, all these penalties, you have all these mistakes happening. That can't happen. It doesn't matter if it's a vanilla offense. You got to do your job. You have to make the catches, make the blocks, do all the stuff you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. So it's not an excuse to say, well, it's preseason. They're not really want to show their hand. Well, they don't want you to think no one can catch either. That's not what they're going for. You gotta make the plays. But we're having a good time. But you're absolutely right, Steven. Drink every drop, drunk by 2nd quarter, 9:00 mark. You know what I mean? I've been day drinking a little bit. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a hoodie. Winter's coming. At least it's nice weather. It is. I got this fan blowing on me. Hopefully no one can hear it. You know what I mean? This fan is like a death machine. It's like, it has no cover to it. It was, I'm in my basement. So like everything down here is broke. So like, this is like an old fan we used to have. And we still have it right here. But if I lean too far to my left, there goes my finger. It's plastic. I'll be all right. But here we go. Kevin says wide receivers have been hitting the jug, but must be skipping the jug machines. Dude, the drops are just ridiculous. I think it's like kind of like in their head thing, especially going into this season. But it has to stop because like last year, like we seen like what it was last year. We can't have that again, and I don't think we will. I think this offseason, everyone was thinking about that maybe too much because it's a preseason game. It's not looking good. Yeah, you know what I mean. They're at home. Come on, dudes. You know what I mean. George Webb is giving out free burger if Brewers win 12 in a row. Alex Strofe. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about with that. Alex Strofe talked about it when they hit 11. Yeah, I think I actually talked to him about that. Yeah, Alex is a good dude, first of all. He's I think he's great at his job, too, but he's really cool just in person. But, yeah, he's awesome as a radio dude. And but he definitely jinxed him there. So what are you going to do? Sometimes you got to jinx people. But I'm hoping to have Alex Strofe on my podcast soon, on my live stream. We talked about it a little bit, but he's someone I like back in the day when my game stream first started. Before my game stream, we used to do a post game show, me and Alex Strofe. But here we go. The Jets are in play action, looking to throw. They're throwing it deep, left side. I think he's open, overthrown just out of his fingertips, incomplete. They were looking for the end zone there. Oh my goodness, but incomplete. But yeah, Alex Strofe, we used to do a call-in show, a post-game show. It actually did like a lot of numbers, which like dipped off after that. But I'm bringing the post-game show back this season, but Alex won't be on. But I might have guests sometimes or whatever, but it'd probably mostly be me. I might even take live calls and stuff right from my phone too. I got a separate number like for my podcast, and I might just do like that. 'Cause it's hard for me to figure out the technology of how to do it. But here we go. I have a run up the middle by the Jets. I'm sorry about that. I missed it, but it was about a gain of a yard or so. 9:26 to go in the third quarter. I'm kind of yammering over here. Third down and 11. It's going to be for the Jets. But yeah, I want to do more call-in shows. It's hard to do the call-in shows live because people like, call in and just say crazy stuff. I had people say like, they just try to say like stuff to ruin the show, swearing and whatnot, and like beyond that. But hopefully that doesn't happen, and we'll figure it out if it does. But I'm doing the voicemail call-in show all season long too. Third down and 11. Here we go. They're in shotgun, back to throw from the 50-yard line, and that's going to be completed, and that's going to be a first down, just barely. But I think that's going to be a first down for the Jets over here. 8:48 to go in the third quarter. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Brewers are absolutely killing it right now. I'm a Brewer fan, but I'm not a big baseball dude, so I'm not going to claim it and we all like, yeah, we finally did it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that makes you like really a fake fan. But I'm a Brewer fan, but I'm just not a huge baseball fan, so I'm not always locked in. But I always hope that they do well. It's always good to see them winning. But I can say I'm not like a huge baseball guy where I'm like, I got the Brewer hats. I wear the Brewer merch. Here we go. Jets under center here. The whistles are being blown. They're going to shut this thing down, and that's going to be a false start on the New York Jets. 8:15 to go in the third quarter. But yeah, shout out to the Brewers, though, for sure. Rick says, I'll be a guest, your number one fan. Actually, I do want to have people come on live streams who are like our followers or someone like, hey, I'd talk some Packers with you. And just do it because I want to do a lot of live streams this year. They might not all be podcasts, but just live streams, just talking to people. Maybe even have multiple people on a stream at once. Like, one Wednesday night, we just have I pick 3 people and we all just jump on and talk football. Here we go. We have a run up the middle by the New York Jets, and that's going to get them to a past the 35-yard line. But yeah, I want to do a lot of stuff this year, especially like engaging and stuff with my followers and people who tune in and stuff because I appreciate y'all. There's a lot of options. I don't want to tell you who they are because you'll turn the channel. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to have fun this season. Dude, Strofe, when I first talked to Alex Strofe, I was like, dude, he was still in college. I was like, you're going to be like on the radio for the rest of your life. Here you go. Out of shotgun, the Jets are looking to throw. That's completed, and that's going to be inside a 25-yard line for a first down for the Jets. No, but the first time I talked to Alex Strofe, I was like, dude, you're definitely going to be on the radio. Like, he's so good. His voice is just meant for that. And he was like, I know. No, he didn't say that. But Alex has always been a good guy. Did my podcast. He had me on his radio show. He used to have a radio show when he was in college. I was a guest on there. That was the first time technically I was on radio. But Alex is a man. He does a great job at ESPN Milwaukee. Good dude. Here we go. First down and 10. Enough of that. You know what I mean? This is we're getting weird. Here we go. Under center. They're going to be play action. Looking to throw. They got pressure. He got the screen off left side. That's going to be a first down inside the 10. 5. And the Jets are going in for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. What? This is turning ugly. This is getting nasty. Nasty work. 6:32 to go in the third quarter. And that just got worse. Steven says, I'll volunteer to be a guest. Dude, we got to do it. We have to get I have a group on Facebook. Maybe I'll put some stuff out there and figure out how the people can say if they want to jump in. We just got to make sure people who do join, they have like decent audio and like video equipment so that it's not all crazy. But I think most people have that because you can do it right from your phone. But here comes the extra point, and now the Jets take the lead to 24-3. But I always try to tell myself when the Packers get whooped up in the preseason, like, hey, bad teams win preseason games. Good teams lose preseason games. And that's what we're going for right now, all right? All right, let's get to some comments over here. He got burned on the previous play and just kept running, not even running to play football, just running to run, not to be accused of being lazy. Yeah, I do that at work sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. You just start like walking fast, look really disgruntled, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's getting after it." If you look, that's the thing about work. George Costanza kind of said this in Seinfeld, but it's true. Just look mad all the time at work, and people think you're busy, or like at least like you're trying hard because it's like you're upset, things ain't going well, but it's not your fault. All right, here we go. I like your thinking. I don't know what you're talking about because I do a lot of thinking sometimes, but I appreciate it. You should get Christian Watson on your podcast and talk to him about the recovery and what his goals are and more. Hey, I'd love to have Christian Watson on my podcast. That would actually make my whole life. But I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like, it's hard to get players in the podcast. I've had players on a podcast before. Kenny Clark, like 3 or 4 times. I've had Preston Smith. I've had a lot of dudes. It's Clinton Dix, but it's hard to do, especially this offseason. They don't seem to really be reacting when I ask them. So it's not looking good. But either way, you know what I mean? I get it also. They have a job to do. The podcast is just, I always say, like, whenever a player did a podcast of mine, like as a guest, like they were doing me a favor or it was fun for them or whatever. Like they don't need to be on my show. Like it's not really helping their life. Like if they do big podcasts or live streams, like Pat McAfee or doing whatever, it might help them. But like no player like benefiting from doing my show. So it's always been, they were just being cool. And this year they just don't want to. At least the ones I hit up. We have to believe coaches will get after team next week. Oh yeah, I think this week in practice is going to be rough for the players. I'm sure they're going to be getting after them like that. This is not looking good. Okay, so the Vikings blew away the Eagles last year in the first preseason game. They won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, Barb. Barb is very smart. That's just what that is. Here we go. We got some fan, show front row folks. I am loving the first game. Are you though? I like the sign. I'm not hating. Look like some good people. But are you loving it? Are you having a good time? Packers down 24-3. Here comes the kickoff. And that's going to go into the end zone. Foreo touchback. On location podcast, I'm an ambulance or a truck. Yeah, I actually have some plans for some podcasts out in the world, out at Lambeau and different places. Because I figured out, I cracked the code. I figured out the technology. No, but I do plan on doing that. Maybe even at some games, live, whatever. I got some stuff going on. First down and 10, 6:32 to go in the third quarter. Going to be under center over here to start this. Clifford hands it off up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Oh, my goodness. I thought I had friends talking to me, but just the Packers app. Like, hey, it's not looking good, bud. Second down and 6. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clifford's going to be under center. Malik Heath is in motion. And they're going to play action. Clifford's looking to throw. He's rolling to his left backwards. He throws it on his back foot, and it's incomplete. But there's a flag. I feel like I was doing like an impression of that one old guy that used to do like commentary. Remember him? I forget his name now. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Corcel. Remember Corcel? Yeah. Corcel. Holding on the offense. Oh, baby! Let's check this out. H.E. Soder Super Chat, $5. I love the Packers more than life itself, so I will watch this to the bitter end. Why did I allow my fandom to get to this point? That's the thing. Is like, dude, I always refuse to turn off. Like, especially like in the regular season. Like now I stream, so it's like different or whatever. But like back with like in the day, let me get back to this. Second down and 16. Clifford's going to be in shotgun. Ball at the 14-yard line. He's back to throw, looking to his right side. He throws it complete, I think, to the 19-yard line. That's complete. No, but like whenever like I was watching a game and like the Packers were losing real bad, I would just sit there and sulk, sit there like, because like you got to take it. You can't just turn the channel. The players can't turn the channel. You got to sit there and own that thing. You know what I mean? Now that I stream, it's horrible. My very first stream, the Packers played the Saints week 1, and they got blown out. And it was like the worst stream ever. It was just me sitting there like, maybe they'll come back. It was horrible. Here we go. 3rd down and 11. Clifford's in shotgun. Back to throw. He's got time. He's throwing deep right side. Oh, I think we're going to have a pass interference here. Are we going to have a flag? He got tripped up at least. Here comes the flag. Malik Heath. Because, like, he had him beat a little bit. But I don't know if their feet got tied up or what. But, yeah, but H.E. Soder, I appreciate you, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, the penalty. What? The penalty? It wasn't on the... So the Packers didn't get the penalty? It was holding. Oh, okay. But shout out to H.E. Soder, or is it he Soder? Hopefully I'm saying it right. I apologize. But yeah. Yeah. Dude, look at this. Ivan Lars, super chat, $10, baby. Ivan Lars, you are the man. Here we go with the punt. All right, so let's see where this punt goes. We've got to return. I'm a little buzzed up, people. I ain't going to lie to you. All right, this is a return about the 22-yard line. There's a flag on the play, at the 35 to about the 36-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. He gets wrapped up. What's up, Ivan? Appreciate you, dog. Matt Graham, beer vendor unscrewing the handle from the tap tonight. I'd love to see some poor fans hand sweep in last minute to stop them. Please, not yet. All right. All right, we got a penalty over here. It's on the Packers, they're saying. It's holding. Of course it is. You know what I mean? More laundry than a dirty teenager's room. That's a legit comment right there. I think it might be behind in the comments. I'm not sure. Here we go, Joni. Of course, holding. They are going to need to hold each other after this game. All right, so first down, New York, timeout, bunch of yards. I think half the distance was saying something. Here we go. Heath playing this whole game. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a good point. He's been in there. It's not looking good. Not looking good. But here we are. You know, it's preseason. But, you know, you keep saying that, but it's not. You got to get after. Dude, 561 people are watching live right now. Dude, I appreciate you. 22 people on YouTube. I don't usually get that many YouTube people. YouTube is hard because there's a competition on YouTube. You know, that's right. There's a lot of people on YouTube who do it really, really good and done it for a long, long time. 2 people still watching on Twitch. We lost a couple, but we got, 500 and some on Twitter. I'm not sure that's an accurate number, but oh, look at this boy. Doug Hype TV in the building, baby. Super chat, $4.99. Let's go, Pat, go. That hat is mint. Buzzed up in Vegas. He's in Vegas right now. He's actually going to be jumping on my stream at some point here in the future. And can't wait. He does some good stuff. Doug Hype TV in the building. Go tap that subscribe button for him. Hooking up that $5. You know what I mean? That get me a beer. You know what I mean? But he's in Vegas, so enjoy Vegas. Thanks for jumping on this thing. You're in Vegas watching the Matt Ramage show. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I appreciate you taking a few minutes. Hey, go put everything on black. I've never been to Vegas. I just heard people say that on TV a lot. I don't even know anything about playing in a casino. I won money in a casino one time. I just walked in. Me and my wife were hanging out, pulled the little thing, you know what I mean? And it started lighting up. I don't even know what it means. I don't know like what means what, but then it printed out a ticket like $370 or something. I'm like, oh, sweet. I don't know how we won. I didn't know. Just a lot of flashing lights, but my TV is glitching out again. But shout to Doug Hype TV in the building. He said, Glenn said, after this game, your prediction for Super Bowl is a shoo-in. Dude, I guarantee it, Glenn. I'm guaranteeing it. Just because preseason game. Obviously a lot of mistakes were made. So I'm not like gonna gloss it or whatever, but like they're gonna be all right. So here we go. I had a little glitch, so maybe a little bit more behind than I was. I might have lost a few seconds. First down and 10, 4:54 to go in the third quarter. The Jets are in shotgun, and they're back to throw. They're looking. They got pressure. They got the ball off. That's going to be completion. They had good pressure, but yeah, he just got that thing off. And I think that was announced to be second down and 4. They're getting blown out this bad. Season over. Fire LaFleur, trade Love, blah, blah, blah. Not looking forward to social media tomorrow. It's preseason. Go Pack. Go. Joey, you are the smartest person in the room right now. You know what I mean? Not this room. We're all smart in here. But yeah, that's exactly what we're going to hear. I don't get that extra ultra. But here we go. Second down and 4. Under center. You're going to hand this thing off up the middle, and that's going to be about a yard or 2 gain, about 2-yard gain, I think. And third down, we'll see how much it is. Packers whack. I missed that one. Third down and 2 here. I am saying Super Bowl. Hell yes. Dude, I absolutely I am. I'm going to. Well, once you say it, you can't go back on it because, first of all, for a preseason game, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Third down and 2. Jets are 5 for 10 in third down conversions. Packers, I think, were like, all right, see, my TV's glitching out. This is not good. Here we go. They're in shit again. Third down and 2. All right, and that's going to be a big completion. And it just skipped forward. Big completion. 3:22 to go in the third quarter. First down and 10 now. Yes, this is absolutely on my merch shop. If you go to themattramage.com, you can find a link to my merch. Different colors too, shirts, tank tops for this, crop tops. I think this one has. It has the whole deal. I mean, I'm not saying you want a crop top, but I'm saying for everyone else. I don't like the crop tops myself. I don't wear many of them. First down and 10. Here we go. Jets under center. And my TV's glitching, so that come commercial, I'll probably have to reset this thing, but we'll be all right. 2:53 to go in the third quarter, and we'll see what this play has because my TV is frozen right now. But Larry says our defense will be top 10 this season. Book it. I like it. We're going to need that too, Larry. But all right, here we go. We're going to be handoff up the middle. And now it skipped ahead to second down and 4. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. I apologize. Hopefully this doesn't happen during the regular season. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on, why it would cause my internet to be flaky. But here we go. Second down and 4. They're going to be under center, going to play action, looking to throw. The pocket kind of collapsed a little bit. Now he's running to his left. He gets it off for a first down, throws it to his tight end, and he's going to be out of bounds. And hopefully there's not an injury on the Packers over here. Kind of getting up slow. Yeah, that's what I was just noticing. Valentine shooked up a little bit. So I think I'm behind because these comments are coming in about the play before pretty quickly. They will be fine. This game should make them work harder. Yeah, it should it should put a fire under them for sure. The coaches especially. Like look at now my TV's flaking out again. Look at Glenn. Go Pittsburgh. All right. They do Twitch's teams every week. Let me know what next week is, Glenn. First down and 10, 1:47 to go in the third quarter. And they're going to be in under center here. Inside, we got about the 37-yard line. And it's going to be pitched to the left side of the running back. I thought that was a hold, but whatever. And they're going to run it out of bounds. Gain of about 4 or 5, but there is a flag on the play. Look at this, baby. AG Soda Super Chat, $2. Dear God, it's only the third quarter. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, too. Yeah. That was a hold right there. I saw. I've been using my good eye. I've been seeing that stuff. First down and 18. 1:22 to go in the third quarter. The clock is ticking. They should not be allowed to stop it anymore. The clock, that is. Here we go. Out of shotgun, the Jets start here. 45-yard line. The ball is snapped. He's back to throw. He's looking left. He gets his man wide open from the 40-yard line. He's still on his feet. The 35-30. Now he's down to the 25, out of bounds. That's going to be a first down. Dude, the Jets are incredible in the preseason, bro. You can't beat the Jets in the preseason. They're like the Chiefs in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I have only 31 beers. You're going to need every single one of them. Here you go. First down and 10, ball at the 24-yard line. They're going to be under center. He's got a man in motion. I think they're going to run this thing right up the middle, which they do, and he's got room, and that's a first down. He knocked that first down marker right out of there. That thing was like all wiggling around. Do you see that thing? Game's kind of boring. Going to go wrestle the stop sign on Main Street. Get after it, bud. Have a good time. First down and 10. End of the third quarter. I'm going to go grab me a new beer. My TV keeps flaking. I got to fix that. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to fix this TV.
Nicolay, baby. I'll testify my commitment to the truth. Companies tremble while I'm spitting in the booth. I'm a lawyer rapper, peep the fit. Reppin' Nicolay law, cause we're the...
Daddy, what are you doing?
I'm making a rap video.
Good job. All right.
Boom! Billboards, baby!
What up? What up? All right. I had to grab a new beer. I think I got my TV refreshed, so I think it should be all right. I got to figure this out, though, so it doesn't happen again. For the real games, you know what I mean? All right, so let's keep at the chat over here. Bears say they are breaking ground in Arlington Heights this year. I don't know. They got evicted from Chicago, didn't they? All right, here we go. Total yards. New York, 333. Green Bay, 92. Packers, 2 lost fumbles. Jordan Love, 1 for 5, 7 yards. Not what you want. Not what you're looking for here. And now the Jets are moving again, as they say. You're on the air, Matt. Come back. Yeah, I'm right here. I got you. First down and 10. Here we go. They're going to be under center, ball at the 13-yard line. Be handing this thing off. No play action. He's looking to throw. He's rolling to his left. He's got a man in his face. Throws it towards the end zone. And then that's going to be out of bounds, incomplete. And that's going to be second down and 10. Cheater Mahomes must have sent his refs to the Jets to help them win. LOL. All right, so let's just replay. Oh yeah, that was a good ball. He was just running so fast he couldn't get his feet in. Good catch. I mean, but you just got to get those feet down. Oh, it was close for him. And not that I wanted to, but that was close. That was a good catch, so out of bounds like that. Second down and 10, and it's me a shotgun run up the middle, handed this thing off, and he's going to get inside the 10-yard line. And that's third down. I feel like this thing is just skipping ahead. I don't know what's going on. Third down and 6, 14:21 to go, 14:25 to go. What's going on with the clock? Third down and 6. I feel like freaking out here. So here we go. They're in shotgun. Edwards, the running back. And now the refs are going to stop it, and it's going to be a timeout. Timeout, New York. Erica says, I know it's only a preseason game, but we have got to show up next week when we play the Colts because the judge showed up to play, and we didn't. Yeah, absolutely. This was horrible. This is hard to watch. But, yeah, I have faith that they're going to get better, but absolutely, this game is not what you want. I'm sorry. I was watching the crowd they had on TV. Third down and 6. Yeah. I probably won't have no video up tomorrow talking about what I thought about the game. During the regular season, I plan on doing that this year. Is kind of every game have a video over on the YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed over on the YouTube. Here we go. They're going to be in shotgun. Third down and 6. Ball at the 9-yard line. And he's back to throw. He's got a clean pocket. Thrown towards the end zone and incomplete. Thrown out of the end zone. His guy was locked up and he wasn't even really looking for the ball all that much. Woo. 584 folks watching live right now. Here we go. Shout out to YouTube. 16 people. If you're on YouTube right now, just comment something. Let me know you're with me. Well, we're getting a lot of comments from YouTube tonight. I appreciate y'all. And obviously Facebook as well. Here we go. We're going to have a field goal attempt here. They're going to be kicking from about the 15, 16, 17-yard line. And that's good. That is good. And now we go up. No, we don't. Oh, I screwed up. I'll just do a couple of those. Here we go. 27-3. 27-3. There you go. But yeah, this game isn't what you want. This is not ideal. 27-3. Nasty work. They got to do better next week. All right, let's go to this one. H.E. Soda with another super chat, baby, $5. How cool is it that you have got a Quick Trip microphone and that swag on the wall? Living the flipping dream, man. I'm sorry, I'm buzzed up. The hat sells it. Pull the brim down. You know what I mean? You got to get that thing. It is cool. First of all, I love this right here. Plus Quick Trip. Every podcast wants to be sponsored by Quick Trip. You know what I mean? So it is very cool. Quick Trip's a great company. I go there every day. So it's cool. They get all their money back from me. I guarantee you that. But big shout out to H.E. Soda. You are absolute legend over here. Here we go. Still here. What's up, Karen? How you doing? Appreciate you. He says, can we get a first down without a penalty, please? That'd be ideal. That's what you want. But it might not be what you get. Larry says, well, it's still August, everybody. Only worried if it's September and we play like this. Yes, it is. It is August. My birthday is this month. August 27th is my birthday. So you can send me gifts and stuff. Just kidding. I had to skip certain comments. I know the people are saying weird stuff. We'll be at joint practice and Colts game in Indy next week. I'd be shocked if we don't see a motivated group next week. Practice is going to be tough for the fellas, but yeah, absolutely, it's going to be, and it should be. Like when you come out like this, like dude, you gotta. All right, we're not where we want to be, where we thought we might have been. Like get after it, baby. But mine is September 2nd. There you go. September 2nd, very close. August 27th is my birthday. I'm gonna be 46. 46. I'm so old. Yep. All right. There we go. All right. First game, get jersey autograph, Jumbotron TV. You got them Jumbotron. They have a sign there I was reading on the TV there. Here comes the kickoff in the Jets. Let's see. We're going to have a return here from the goal line. He's out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and he makes a man miss 30. Gets down to about the 35-yard line. There we go. So here we go. 13:58 to go in the ball game. Packers down 27-3. It is first down and 10. Packers offense coming on the field. Is Clifford still in? I'm trying to find out here. I'm looking at Yep, Clifford's still in. Yes, we are, in fact, losing here. Yeah, we are in spring chicken. Dude, I wonder sometimes. Like, every time I feel something, oh, is this it? Here we go. Clifford under center. First down and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. They're going to run this thing right side. He's got some room, and that's a first down. And now he's closing both the 49-yard line. Jansen. There we go, baby. We got something going for us. Enjoy the small things, people. You know what I mean? That was a nice, he's find that hole and he just hammered into it. Matt is still a child. All right, here we go. First down and 10, 13:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Clifford's going to be under center. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. And I believe that's Johnson behind him. And he's going to hand this thing off down the middle, kind of right side a little bit. Not a lot there, about a yard. And there we go. You know, someone's got to do something. And I'll enjoy any moment right now. They just give me something. Someone give me something. Check out this. I can make my desk go up and down. Look at that. You like that better? I can't see the whole TV, though. But here we go. Clifford's going to be under center ball. He's on the other side of the 50 now. They're going to hand. No, he's playing. Actually, he's rolling to his left. He's looking. He might run. No, he's throwing it. First down, baby. Throws it to the sideline. That was in. They're calling it a completion. There we go. 12:28 to go. And that's first down. Eight forward, Mr. Johnson in the building. That's a first down right there. Nice catch. Consecutive first downs. So here we go. First down and 10, 12:06 to go. Ball at the 39-yard line. 39 yards to go to the end zone. Let's make it happen. He's going to hand this thing off. He's got some room. He's trying to cut it back. Johnson bounces it. Left side, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's going in for the touchdown. There we go, baby. Touchdown for Yo Green. That's all I got for now. We're going to get a better one. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's get the points on the board here. Let's get the scoreboard all going. 27-9. That was a good play. You know, he was going right side, got bounced, got hit, kind of bounced him to the left side a little bit. And they had a nice block over there, almost a block to the back by Clifford, but it wasn't. And then right into the end zone for the old touchdown. Here we go. I want to make sure I get some trying to get everyone that time. And here comes the extra point. And that's good. So 27-10. And there we go. That was a good play right there. You'll love to see it. Oh, I'm not giving enough time. Touchdown. There we go. Appreciate y'all tuning in over here. 583 folks watching live right now. That's awesome. Let's see what Deb has to say. She says, "Yo, Matt, I know it's preseason, but wow, did not expect this? My boy's in bed. He alternates between Go Pack Go and Packers Suck. He's got Bear fans in his group home. I'm headed to bed. Yeah, it's not a great day for the Green Bay Packers, but they got a touchdown right there, but not an overall great day. You want them to come out looking better than this, and it is what it is. I expect them to get better though. Even like next week, in preseason, but even by week 1, I expect them to be better. But yeah, this is not good. They're gonna have a lot of explaining to do. You know what I mean? Like Lucy, I like explaining to do. Kind of like that. Turn that thing off. What's going on? I think my TV glitched out again. Yeah, hopefully I'm not behind. Could be though. Mitch says he needs practice on his leap though. He face planted on his first. I didn't actually even see that. Everyone's saying needs to practice on his leap. It's hard to see because I was hitting up the score and chat and whatnot. I miss too much. That's why I'm doing this. I really do it for you guys. I miss a lot of the good stuff. Mm-mm-mm. All right, I'm looking to make sure I skip any good chat over here. But here we go. We're back. 4-play drive, 65 yards, 2:14 off the clock. Johnson, 39-yard touchdown run, longest Green Bay play tonight. So there you go. That was a good play. Like I say, he was running this thing right side out of shotgun. He got hit and just bounced him to the left side and actually took him away from like 2 or 3 other tacklers. Then Clifford tried to make a little block right there, and he just scooted off his way to the left side of that end zone right there. And that was a heck of a play. Here comes the kickoff. And it seems like they're returning anything kind of preseason. That's kind of how it goes. But this is to the goal line. They're going to return this thing 20 to 23-yard line, 24 maybe. I thought I heard a whistling there. I wasn't sure if the play was being called dead, but he got to about the 24-yard line here. Why is my TV glitching, dude? Not ideal for live streaming these games. Do you remember what happened in games after you live stream? I only remember if I watch from home, but not at the time. I really don't. Like a lot of times I have to watch the game over if I do a podcast or whatever, talk about the game. I drink a lot too during these these streams. But yeah, it's hard to remember because you're just kind of talking about it as it's happening. But they're showing play of the game right here. I think I might be behind. My stuff glitched out for a little bit. So we got 11:45 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Jets are going to run this thing up the middle left side a little bit. And that's going to be second down, I would assume, about 7 or 8. How much of this is on the floor? I mean, I don't think that there is this. Like, I think guys, some mistakes were happening, but it's preseason, the first preseason game. He has to, fix it. He has to get on him or whatever. But I'm not sure it's like on anyone. I think it just they fumbled the first preseason game right here. Second down and 6 out of shotgun. They're going to run this thing up the middle. They're going to hand this thing off. Big time play, and that's going to be a touchdown, I think. He's running 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. The Jets just a massive play. It was like a 70-yard, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. They brought that thing back. 10:58 to go in the fourth quarter. It's coming all the way back. That was a big time touchdown. Let it go from about the 25-yard line or so. He just ran this thing straight out the gate. I don't think he was touched. I don't know where the holding was. It wasn't obviously back by the line of scrimmage. But wow. Did you ever pass out during a live stream? No, not a game stream. Way a long time ago, I remember being live one time, This is like before I did like podcasting or whatever. But I was drunk one time and I fell asleep on Facebook live stream. But that happens sometimes. That was in my early days, you know. Tucker Kraft's being interviewed here, but my TV is flaking out, so I'm not going to get to see that. What's going on? Dude, I hate this. My TV keeps freaking out. Hang on, I got it. All right, now we're back. Tucker Kraft's gonna have a big year this year, though. He's being interviewed over here as my TV continues to tweak out. But Tucker Kraft is going to be a big part of this offense this year. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you're not seeing everything. But even when the starters were in, they weren't like doing a ton. But not everybody was in either. I'm not sure exactly who was all in. But they got to do better, obviously, from what they did in this game. But I think this offense is going to be really good this year. Really good. He said, Ivan, you okay? He probably just went on him enjoying his day. Here we go. 3rd down and 7. Or maybe not. All right, no, it's 1st down and 10. 9:42 to go in the 4th quarter, according to my TV. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I'm going to figure this thing out so during the season that we don't have this type of stuff. But here we go. We got a man in motion. They're going to hand this thing off up the middle, the Jets are, and they're going to be nothing there. Maybe half a yard on the return. Or not the return, but the run. Let's go defense, baby. 2nd down and 9, 9:18 to go. I'm going to check something real quick. Here we go. 2nd down and 9. They're going to be in shotgun. A man to his left. Ball about the 39-yard line. Come on, defense. Let's make a play here. It can be a quick pass right side. He's got a man on him, but he missed. Made him jog around a little bit, but he's got some more help. But that's still a bigger gain than it should have been. Bigger gain than it should have been. Here we go. Let's get to some chat over here. HE Sada in the building. Super chat for $2. Bad football night. Great stream night. Thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate your super chats, but also just hanging out and chatting with us. And it's been fun talking with everyone. And you are awesome. But here we go. 8:10 to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 3. It could be a quick pass. No, it's not going to be a quick pass. He's going to be rolling to his right side. He had pressure, but now he's going to run, and that's going to be a 1st down. He slides. Yeah, the Packers got a touchdown. 27-10. I have 27-10 on my screen. Maybe I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm delayed, but I got 27-10 on my screen. $7:25 to go. 1st down and 10. The Jets are going to be under center. Ball at the 49-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off right up the middle. He's going to bounce this thing right side, and he's trying to get to the 1st down. Very close. That might be a 1st down. And we're going to do the Packer fan of the week is Matthew. I'm not going to try to say your last name. But Matthew, shout out to you. You are Packer fan of the week. You love the Packers so much, you joined my stream. I appreciate you, Matthew. Here we go. 2nd down and 1. 6:45 to go in the 4th quarter. The clock is still ticking. They're going to be under center here, looking to run this thing out, and that's going to be a run for about 3 yards. He's going to get, just tore up over there running down the middle. This is not good. You're about 39 seconds. Yeah, but Yeah, I'm gonna fix this though. That's why we do this in the preseason. I'm gonna figure out why my stream is so delayed. Wasn't like that last season, so we'll figure it out. 6:10 to go in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking. Here we go. Let's have a defense just make a big play to end this thing on somewhat of a good note. They're going to be under center here, and they're going to run this thing. No, if he could bounce his right side, he might have some. Nope, that they cleaned it up, and that's not going to be a big gain. I'm actually going to look at something here. Matthew Golden talking about it. That dude's going to be a stud. Watch this. 2nd down and 6. The Jets going to be under center from the 35-yard line. He's going to hand this thing off up the middle again, and he's still got room. He's inside the 30, close to the 25-yard line. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Yeah, this is brutal, though. I'm seeing these comments. 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. 596 people watching live right now. Let's get to 6. Come on, get a few more folks in here. One person still watching on Twitch. You a real one. You know what I mean? You're still here. 1st down and 10, 4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to try to run this thing again. Up the middle. Nothing there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. One thing about after this game, like I got a whole pizza up there. All the 4 cheese layered pizza in my freezer right now. And I'm probably going to get after this game. That's what I'm thinking about. You know, it's preseason. You know what I mean? You're not going to get all butthurt about this game. But, like, obviously some concerns for sure. Like, they got to clean some stuff up. But it's preseason. But, you know, next week, got to look better than this. 2nd down and 10, 3:48 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to be under center. And they're going to another run up the middle. And he's got a little bit on this one, close to the 20-yard line. I think about the 21-yard line where he's going to be. Anyone going to any exciting games this year? I'm going to be at the Giants game. I'm going to New York to watch the Giants, so that should be cool. I'm going to hang out for a few days. But who else? What games you going to? I'm going to home opener as well. That should be good. I think I'm going to the home opener. I didn't buy the tickets yet, but I will probably. 3rd down and 5, 3:06. The clock is ticking, and they're looking to throw, rolling right. He's thrown towards the end zone, and that's tipped in the air, out of bounds, incomplete. Is there a flag? No, there's not. 4th down and 5. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. That's what you needed right there. 3 minutes to go in this ball game, and who's excited for this thing to go? 598 folks watching live right now, so let's jump it up a little bit. Let's get 2 more in here. Here comes the field goal kick. And the kick is good, so it's 30-10. 30-10. Oh, this is horrible. All right. We're going to be right back.
Hey, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
All right, dude, we are back. I'm gonna try to make sure my TV is as far as it can be. All right. Hang with me here, folks. I'm going to try to figure out something better for this. I have an idea of why this happens. All right, let's get the chat over here. I'll be taking my one daughter to the Giants game, and I'll be out there December 7th for the Bears. Hope to see you then, Matt. Yeah, dude, I'll be at that Giants game, so we definitely have to link up there. I'm going to be there for I think it's like 5 days or something. I forget. I'm gonna go see all the sites. I never left really Wisconsin, so I'm going to New York. I'm gonna see like the World Trade Center Memorial. I'm gonna see like all the stuff people go to see. Some comedy shows too while I'm in New York. It's gonna be a good time. Me and my bud Kevin are going on there. But here we go. 30-10 now. Here comes the kickoff. 2:56 to go in the fourth quarter, and there's not going to be a return there. Going to be a touchback. I should have some overlays for you by midweek. I'll be in touch. Yeah, if you want to email me so we can get in contact, if you email Matt at ramageshow.com, I'll see it. So Matt at ramageshow.com, email me or message me. I don't always see messages because I get a lot of bots and like scammers and whatnot in my messages, so like they fill up sometimes quick depending on the day. But if you email me, I'll for sure see it. Otherwise, I have that number too from my podcast number. If you text me, we'll get in contact. I can give you my personal. But here we go. We have a pitch to right side. We got a nice run over here past the 40-yard line. That took about a 6-yard gain. Oh, look, it seems I'll make you a few of them so you have a variety. I appreciate that. We'll talk soon. Here we go. Second down and 4, 2:33 to go in this ball game. Trying to wrap this thing up. Taylor Elgersma in that quarterback. Won 2024 HEC. I forget what trophy that was. I didn't see it real quick enough. But we're going to have a play action looking to throw middle of the field, and he's got a man. He's past the 50-yard line. So here you go. Nice start for the new quarterback. Creeping down to the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. I don't think he knew the 2-minute warning was coming. I think I still might have your number from last season if it hasn't changed. No, it hasn't changed from last season. So, yeah, hit me up. Text me. And we are at a commercial break over here. 615 people are watching live right now. We cracked 600. There we go, baby. There we go. I appreciate y'all watching. I really do. Because like there's so many options. And you're hanging out with me. I'm a little buzzed up, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's Saturday night, you know what I mean? It's preseason. Have a good time. What's your favorite Packer memorabilia item? I would have to say it's this right here. Haha Clinton Dix. My guy, for people who don't know, we used to do like this cleat phone type of thing skit like on Instagram and whatnot. But he came to my house and did a podcast, and he signed that. It actually says to Matt. He made like a little googly eye drawing, and then I think there's a dead fly over there. But then he autographed it and he said, "God bless, go Pack, go." And I actually have he sent me a Washington jersey too. So I have a Washington jersey from when he was over there, and he autographed that too as well. And then I have another one someone sent me. But Hot Clan Dix is like he's a dude. He's the nicest dude. He did a lot for me, and he's always been awesome. So that's my favorite thing. I also have a Paul Hornung autograph helmet Tom Grassi sent me, and that's probably my second thing. I don't have that displayed right now. I'm gonna have it right over here, but I switched some stuff up. I gotta clean this area up over here, but I don't think I'm gonna have it like in my background because there's really nowhere to put it like that. But that's my favorite thing because Paul Hornung is my favorite player all time. Like especially from like the legendary area from that era, and yeah, he's awesome. But yeah, so we got the Ha Clan Dix. We got some cool stuff over here. I actually have I got Jaden Reed autograph. I got a Jordan Love autograph over there. I'm like, dude, Mark Deaton sent me. That's pretty cool. But there we go. 615 folks watching live right here. That's why I put the 615. There you go. I'm not really sure what we're talking about there. I'm coming up to the area in September. Hopefully, if you're free, I could meet you on my way to the UP. I still have a t-shirt for you. Yeah, for sure. We could probably figure that out. Especially like if you're in the Green Bay area, we can meet up. Even if you're around Lambeau, we can meet up over there, 1919 or something. Yeah. That was a shirt, right? That was a shirt. Paul, did your grandma? That's funny. Like you wish you would hope that your grandma was that cool. You know what I mean? You hope, but I don't know. Given the opportunity, he probably did though. 30-10 over here. Here we go. I think that stadium's thinning out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's a preseason game. 2 minutes to go for this ball game. Packers down 30-10. They got the ball about the 49-yard line, and they're looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete off the fingertips. Isaiah Nair. They're trying to get him some reps over here. Absolutely, Steven. We'll talk soon. Looking at these stats over here, ground game stats, 20 attempts for the Packers, 123 yards, 6.2 average. New York, 40 attempts, 147 yards, 3.7 average. I had to get on my tippy toes for that because half the TV's blocked, for the score and whatnot. But here we go. They're going to be under center, going to hand this thing off up the middle. He's trying to bounce this thing left side, kind of goes inside, but that's going to be about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. 146 to go. But tune in this season. We're going to do a lot of these. They're going to be a lot better, usually. During the regular season, it's a lot more hype. It's a lot more energy. But preseason, it's kind of hard to get hyped up for, because it is what it is. But be sure to come back. If you've never been to a live stream before of mine, be sure to come back. I don't think I'll be live for week 1 because I might go to that game. But every game that I'm not at, I'm going to be doing these live streams. And I'll have a lot of other live streams like Monday Night Football. We'll be live. Maybe Sunday Night Football. It depends what time the Packers play. But here we go. Out of shotgun. He's rolling to his left, tosses to his running back, and that's going to be, he got shut down about the 45-yard line. That's going to be 4th down. But, yeah, we're going to be doing, I'm going to do some post-game shows. So it depends what games, other games I'll stream based on the post-game show. So I'm going to do post-game show first instead of just doing another stream. So, keep it more Packer. More people want to see the Packers stuff. And we'll have call-ins and whatnot, and I want to get everyone involved in the conversation through chat, through text, through voicemails, through live calls, like all different ways throughout the season. Here we go. 40 seconds to go. 4th down and 5. They're going for it, baby. Let's get hype right here. We got a man in motion. They're in shotgun. A man to his right at the 45-yard line. He's back to throw, looking to his left. He gets his man. That's the completion inside the 35-yard line. It's 1st down and 10. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. We'll ignore the 30-10 part. Try to get hype for this thing. Hey, how about a shout out for the 2 Huskers on the rosters, number 80, number 40, Bake shout out Those are two good numbers too right there. And that's the ball game right there. So the Packers fall to the Jets 30-10. The only place that this could happen is in the preseason. So there we go. That was our first live watch party of the season. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Here we go. Justin Fields with his first win against Green Bay. There you go. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is preseason, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube if you're not. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the places that people do stuff. Be sure to, and the podcast, the Matt Ramage Show, available on Apple, Spotify, all the places that you listen to podcasts. We are everywhere. Go to themattramage.com. You can find all my stuff. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. You know what I mean? We're going to end this thing. Appreciate you, Karen, Steven, Kevin, Matthew, all the Rosemary, everyone chiming in. I appreciate y'all. We're going to wrap this thing up. Go Pack, go.
All right. No right. Green Bay faithful, talking with me on a chase to a Super Bowl. Bands still suck, let me let you know. We're the kings, bringing trophies.